I'm finding that my notes for last session are quite lacking.
We didn't really do a lot, did we?
RP'd a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot of
Learned a
RP.
lot about Jalem. The discordant prince. To ship the lost love, or the love lost.
If I remember correctly, we went into like a doctor's office, and it definitely had some
Dr.
body
Wong.
horror elements.
Oh, that's right, because the doctor was impaled through the mouth with a spike.
And then we found a goblin.
Sorry,
And
from ass to mouth with a spike. It was horrifying.
From bass to mouth. From bass to mouth.
From the Vlad Paler Chad.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah,
Chad
Chad's
Taylor.
alive. Why is Chad alive?
I don't know,
We were
but
going to find Chad.
That's what we're going to do. Why is he alive?
he is at the maybe, possibly, could be.
Along
Could be.
with Rookie, right? Possibly.
No,
Hurricane.
You know,
the
there's
Crimson
about
Whirlwind?
a 3%
Crimson
chance we see
Whirlwind.
anybody up there.
I think we're going to go up there. We're going to talk with people. It's going to be super peaceful, and you know, things will be
I bet
peacefully
we'll see
resolved.
everyone from up there.
Yeah.
Of course. I think when we left off, we were headed up there.
Yes. There's also a lot of ash being left around at these places of interest.
Ass?
Ash. Like
Ass.
Ash Ketchum. Not Captain America's ass. Ash Ketchum from Pokemon.
From Pallet Town.
From Pallet Town.
From Pound It Town?
Oh no.
Yes.
He is a child.
It's a different part of the
That's-
internet.
That's where
I'm just talking about the name of a town. I mean, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Jesus Christ.
that's where Ash's mother goes with Mr. Mime.
That's what I'm talking about. And Professor Oak. I mean, I'm just saying.
No, I think Mr. Mime
Gotta
has
get the
everything
kids out
covered.
of- Gotta get the kids out of town so the parents can bone, you know what I mean?
I think Ash's mother was feeling just fine with Oak and then found Mr. Mime and dumped Oak's ass. I'm just saying. Because there is no way she does not talk.
He's just such a good listener.
He does curtains, too.
I mean, it's weird, right? To have a humanoid Pokemon? That makes me very uncomfortable.
At least it's not Ditto.
Ah, Ditto. Oh, Ditto. Oh. We don't even know where
Ditto's
it
such a
comes from.
beautiful psychopath.
Mm-hmm. Well, just their
Ruby
eyes.
Tsunami.
Cheshire dies of dysentery.
But to his point, I believe we were about to set because we're all on the boat right now, right?
You all went back for a short rest. Interrogated a goblin, cut his head off, and threw him overboard.
Boblin cut his head off.
Boblin, yeah.
No, it was Iskari. Who
It
cut
was
the head off.
Goblin's no good fucking cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Slept with
Who
everyone.
fucked his mom?
He was a motherfucker.
Boblin
Yeah, that's right.
Boblin
He was the motherfucker.
told Iskari to cut his head off, so
Oh,
Iskari did.
didn't he kill Goatfucker?
No.
Wait, what?
Wasn't there a dude that was called like Goatfucker or something like that?
Yes.
That was in
And
my
he
one
died.
shot, right? No,
That's
that
the
was-
whole
that was
Goatfucker.
Rachel's.
That's the whole fucker family. Like that's a, you know, there's a legacy there.
There's
Uncle Fucker.
motherfucker.
I mean, there's just so many.
Smart fucker. Yeah, there's a whole lore surrounding him. I'm so happy that you remember Goat Fucker and you remember that part of the one shot so fondly.
Yeah,
The
Lucas, what
fucker
island was that
family.
on?
Yeah.
Top of the beanstalk?
Yeah, hold on.
East Blue.
I'll have
Skypia.
an island. Hold on. You know, if it's going to be island where debauchery is going to happen, it's going to be Valkyrie Island.
You're gonna be the
There you
fucker
go.
family.
The fucker family. But in the meantime,
That's Rookie's home island.
You fucker.
right. I forgot about the goblin because the goblins who told us. Oh, that's right. Because we caught the fucking shadow goblin that was fucking us up at the hospital. And he was like, "Ow, kill him." Okay, that's right.
Yeah,
We
have
Bob's
to
like,
throw
don't
him-
trust him.
And then we threw it into the ocean because we realized it was a devil fruit thing.
Yeah.
Now I'm remembering. And so we're thinking that Chad might have a devil fruit or somebody
Yeah,
might have a devil fruit.
someone has a devil
Chad
fruit
or
because
other
we
or
killed
the
him.
other goblins.
Somebody has a devil fruit around these parts.
Wait, Summer, did we ever tell you about Chad? Did I ever tell you
Yes.
about Chad?
I've been told about Chad multiple times.
He
I can't wait to stab him in the chest again.
well, maybe he's
Stab him in the
forgiven. Maybe
chest.
he's super forgiving.
What?
Maybe he's super forgiving.
disgusting. He deserved it.
Well,
He's gross.
he was gross, yes. I think he had a particular set of skills that yeah, he was gross. Iskari did the right thing. Never mind.
Thank you.
No problem. Anyway.
Anyway, after dispatching of said goblin, a rest was had. And if I remember correctly, you guys took a short rest after killing the goblin.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's where my note came in. And a news thing came on the radio about the Discordant Prince starting his Unliving tour.
Yeah, that's right.
And then Panala made a call into Barbara at the network. And for a favor in the future, got some tickets, backstage VIP front row tickets to the concert for 6. Bob the Hobgoblin was not happy about that.
Bob the Hab Gab Gob.
He did not warrant a ticket, even though he was.
Well, he didn't.
He raised his hand, but the captain's too tall. Couldn't see past him.
Well, I don't think the captain can count. I mean,
I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Counting. Go fuck yourself.
After the conversation
She
was
pulls out
had,
her sword. I can make it one less. Sorry. Go ahead.
Boblin's gonna die. And then I believe you all decided to head up to the Fountain District to see if I don't have generic Piff, I think was his name. The other goblin, the Shadow Goblin. I don't know if that's his name. The Shadow Goblin's information was accurate or not. So are you guys heading up to the Fountain Plaza?
yes.
I think that was the plan.
Yeah. I think we were going to deal with Chad and then go on that ship Rager.
Rest up and then head over there.
Yeah.
All right. So
Right,
I
because
wanna
we figured
name-
the Rager was going to be going for a few days, so we got time there.
All right. So, you leave your ship. Were you taking Boblin with you for a translator for the family, or was he going to stay on the ship?
I think Boblin is going to come with us to hopefully translate.
All right, but if he dies, it's on you.
Oh. By the way, can the whole like Spanish goblin translation can that still exist? Because I'm still bad at Spanish.
Yes, if you want. I speak very little Spanish, so I can't reciprocate.
See.
That means yes. Okay, I'll do it. Oh,
So let me take you all back over to our Water 7 map.
Oh.
So we're gonna be like all the way up here.
That is correct. You got to get up to where those aqueducts are coming out.
so we've got to go on the water.
Wait, has Cheshire been trying to talk to us? Because T's around, she can translate. T's around, right? Iskari like looks around the ship.
That's a good question. Did you tell people to stay on the boat yesterday?
Yes! Yes! Somebody has to protect the boat!
Captain T is on board.
So what's he saying?
Fisher's just remembering that someone made a wager, and Erling is
Erling-
potentially the captain right now.
Erling
He
gets
gets
to
to
choose
choose
whatever
his choosing.
day.
But not this
I feel
day.
like
It's probably
Erling's the kind of guy that's gonna stash that one away.
He is,
That's
yeah.
going into his pocket.
His
He's gonna
rainy
be
day
like-
captain keys.
It's gonna be when he needs a favor and he's gonna be like, I'm the captain now, you need to help me.
Yeah, but we usually do people's favors, so
Mm.
maybe it's going to be he's going to avoid to do something.
It'll be something we're not gonna like.
I need you to take out the trash. I'm just so tired of doing it.
I'm sick and tired of the chore wheel.
I'm not doing the dishes this week.
I just want to sleep in Iskari's bed.
I got this experiment that I need you to test for me.
I just need a few gallons of blood.
Captain for a day.
Gallons? Gallons?
Oh, you'll recover.
You'll sleep it off.
I don't. I mean, you'll like the long sleep probably.
For eternity. Don't worry about it.
I mean, think about it this way: your whole body will just be filling with new blood, fresh blood, new blood.
Okay, so
Is this the
human
conversation we're
body-
having
Yes.
on the way up?
I would
the
imagine.
body only holds like a gallon and a half of blood. That's how much blood
You
is in.
can't take it.
That's
all
why-
at once.
That's what I was saying. Gallons?
Not to
Plural?
siphon a few liters out at a time.
We live in
There
a
are a lot of
magic.
us.
We live in a magic world where you can eat steak and regrow teeth.
I can cast cure wounds. You'll be fine.
So you have this wonderful conversation while you hop on your Yagura bulls and begin heading up the waterways. You pass through town. Seem like there's even more people than an hour ago, as we're getting past midday. Fanciful masks, long flowing cloaks, very fancy attire seem to be parading around the shopping districts. And as you make your way towards the water elevators,
Wait, are we still
Who's
wearing
our-
our masks?
if you want,
Yeah, Penala's wearing a mask and a new costume, a new disguise.
Speaking of Penala, Iskari's going to make sure she's riding with Penala because Iskari's a pretty strong swimmer. Just in case
that's a
Penala
fair
goes
point.
in the water.
Fair point. Yes, I like it.
Oh, that's fair. I can't
You
swim
could
anymore.
die.
I could die. Whoa!
Erling has a life vest, but you don't.
Erling's got floaties.
I brought my floaties.
Yeah, so Iskari's going to ride with Penala.
Perfect. So as you guys are going, yeah, I know, right? You guys got the money for it, or you did at one point. So as you all are going, let me hold on. I gotta get my sticky note out for you guys' things here. Cheshire and Amedrin. You see, as you're walking, kind of a large, hunched figure, maybe about 7 feet tall, but they're hunching down. Seems could be maybe a half giant, just kind of slinking its way. They're covered in a long cloak, and a big mask as well. But it just seems kind of odd for someone of that size peeking out around the crowd.
Cheshire nudges whoever's closest to him, and then makes the sign for Andre the Giant.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry, Cheshire. I don't have any peanuts.
Wait, does the half giant look like suspicious?
It just seems odd, not really suspicious, but it's just a really tall dude amongst normal sized people.
Out of place.
Just out of place. Something you two would see because you guys have high passive perceptions.
Does he have a Holocaust cloak?
I'm glad you asked it. We can't get clarification because Cheshire can't speak to anybody here in the crew.
I am the Dread Pirate Robert. I have come for your souls.
And Nick wins 10 points.
Yay, you're the captain for the day.
I'm a big Princess Bride fan.
I never actually watched that all the way through.
Really?
That makes me sad.
It's a great movie.
I love the actors in it. I've never gotten around to actually sitting down and just watching it.
Highly recommend it.
I'll put it on.
Anyways.
So, with that minor distraction,
It's on Disney Plus, I'm pretty sure. Just saying.
It is.
Oh, well, I'm not
got
busy
Andre
at
the
work.
Giant.
I'll put it on the
It's a
second
family
screen.
movie.
So, you head up one of these waterways and you see not a long line, but there is a gathering around one of these water elevators. It's a large piston that essentially pushes the boats up with the water level as the dry dock closes. And a couple of cycles go and you're able to get your bulls on there, and there's maybe about 20 other little boats or bulls in this elevator as you begin to start rising up the levels of water 7. And we yeah, right. It's very slow actually because it's got to fill up with a lot of water.
Unsettling.
Cheshire keeps an eye out for anyone he can pickpocket.
You would have to get your boat next to somebody else, unless you want to pickpocket. I think it was Erling and Penal. No, Penal on the other boat. Erling and Amedrin.
Erling's definitely looking pale. Like he's focusing on trying not to vomit more than anything else.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like you're inside of a Pringles can that's slowly filling with water.
Filling with water. Yeah, that does not feel great.
And it's dark too because they have to have both sides sealed, otherwise.
Oh,
So
God.
it's a dark
What a
tube.
lovely grave.
So you just hear the sound of bowls crying and ships creaking and people just going about idle conversation. until you reach the top, and then the water settles, and then a large as a large rotating door spins, and the water slowly starts pouring out into a large ring around the fountain plaza.
Can we never do that again?
You have to do it to get down.
No.
Unless you'll find another way.
What was so bad about it? It was very comforting.
We've fallen from farther heights and survived.
Yes, it felt
No.
very secure, you know?
It's just,
It
you know,
felt
around.
suffocating.
Thank you. So, wait, did you mean
Iskari,
that
have
as a
you ever
good
been
thing?
buried alive? It's very similar to that.
Yeah.
I did have a instance where a temple kind of crumbled in around me, so I didn't quite get trapped, but it was close.
Why did a temple collapse around you?
Well, because there's very old temples around. Well, there used to be in Parvolan, lots of old temples that are probably not there anymore.
Right. Because your people were.
What's over there?
I don't know. What is over there?
You look over there and you see the fountain plaza. Let me give you some little bit of side text here. Aqueducts carry water from the top of the fountain down through giant archways, where it forms a ring around the plaza, eventually traveling down the elevators and more aqueducts until it reaches the ocean. You see that there are smaller, but still large to a person, archways that lead to docks within the plaza. So you can direct your bowls into the plaza if you so choose.
As
Yeah,
we're
we're going
doing
to be keeping an eye out for goblins, I guess?
goblins, Chad, the Crimson Hurl. I know the Crimson
Crimson
Whirlwind.
You
Whirlwind.
definitely want to be careful of the Crimson Hurl. That means you need to go see a doctor.
Yeah.
But
Unless
as
you
we're
drink a
pull-
lot of like red liquid, then you're fine.
oh, like
Hawaiian
Red
Punch.
Mountain Dew.
Crimson pervy
Yeah.
bird.
But as we're pulling up, Penelo's going to take out the Aviator lenses and use it as a spyglass to kind of search the people to see if she can see goblins, Chad, or Rookie.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
Is it at advantage because I have the spyglass, or the same?
I'll give you advantage.
Yay!
Let's go.
Yay!
Nice.
It's below a 20.
You
Yeah.
do see some goblins, but these particular goblins appear to be well dressed and well kept. Business people.
Still sus.
You don't see a giant bird, giant red bird, or any birds for that matter. Bird people, birdlings, and no one of the Chad variety that you know of.
Penal will keep an eye out. She'll be actively searching the crowd.
Beautiful. All right, so as you start bringing your bowls into dock, Penala's looking over the crowd, trying to catch people. The shadow, there's like a veil of shadow as you're coming in from bright daylight into an interior space. And once you pierce that shadow and your eyes adjust, you see that the inside of this space, you see like a giant flat marble floor, like for hundreds, if not thousands of feet, close to a mile. You see buildings surrounding the interior of the circle. And as you dock and you have a moment to get off and stand upon these marble stones, you look up and you see that the ceiling is that of giant reinforced glass dome that you can see the water pouring over like a water feature. And let's see, I lost my place here. And you see that the sunlight is dancing through the water, and it makes it feel like the plaza is alive, like it's a living, breathing environment as the sunlight is dancing through the space. There is supplementary light, but they like a lot of the fresh light that comes in as well. And once you start taking a couple steps off the dock, you see that in the center of the plaza is a giant set of curtains, probably 150 feet across in diameter, up to the ceiling, just blanking out the center of the fountain plaza. And you see that there are some security forces that are walking around, making a perimeter. There's also a velvet rope around the curtain for like a double layer. And then you also see that there appears to be some people in like staff shirts. So they're like yellow polos with like the nice collars, and it says staff on the back. And they're carrying what appears to be, to Penala, concert equipment and stage pieces into and out of this dark curtained area.
El Hisrad, where are we going?
I don't know. I think we should just split up into groups. We could split up and search for clues.
Okay,
Let me take you to another map real quick while you guys are talking.
What kind of signal do we want to give if something happens?
Well, I mean, we could split up into groups of 2. I have my wand of pyrotechnics. So, if you see some fireworks going off in the middle of the square, that's me. That's my group. I don't know the rest of you. Medrin, do you have something in your quiver that makes a really
You made
loud
fun
noise?
of me for not knowing how to count. There are 5 of us.
I was going to say that. All I have is a torch. I can't cast spells like that.
Erling?
I can make a signal flare.
Well, then, you know what? Since I guess we're all 5 people, we should just stay in a group. Fine, whatever. I'm trying to take the lead on this one, but okay. Yeah, we'll just stick together and we'll search. I think, are there any stalls here, or is this just like a huge...
Well, give me a D8 and I'll tell you what side of the dome you come in on.
4.
Oh, you come in on that one. All right.
I don't like how you said that.
Oh, it's fine. I'm just going to reveal a section for you. So I'm going to move you guys into the darkness and then reveal the rest of the district for you.
I attack the darkness.
Don't go quietly into that. Good night.
Razzles.
So you come up next to Razzles Dazzles and Habu Gabu Kababu.
I like that.
You also see Pluno's bar to the right. Captain, you can't read any of this, but there are nice pictures. To the left, you see just in plain script Galila, which is the Galila company, and it happens to also be the governor's building. You cannot see the 2 places on the far side of the map, but I have revealed them anyway. Victorious Secret and Glory Hammer.
I thought it said glory hole, and I was like, Lucas, whoa. Okay, that makes sense.
That's a different island.
Okay.
Heyo.
So, you see to left of you is a very prominent food vendor, and to the right, a purveyor of strange curiosities.
Do we see the bar?
You do see the bar, yes.
I mean, usually the good place to go for information, from what I know, is a bar. So I think that way, Captain? I don't know. Yes?
Which one is the bar? None of these pictures look like a bar.
Oh my god. That one over there. She'll point to Pluno's bar.
Oh, okay. Iscari will go in.
All right. Everyone follows the captain into Bluno's bar?
No, I just wanted to get her away from the group. Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past Manala.
Not a bad call.
All right.
She's a bit of a wild card, Iskari is.
Yeah. All right. Everyone heads into Bluno's bar.
She might help you. She might chop your head off. You don't know.
Yeah, it's.
All right. So as you enter this bar, you see that it is not quite as representative in the things that I drew, but it also is a round. I got a map for you. It is also a roundish building. Ignore the exterior of the building. So it's square with a roundish interior. Inside, you see. Can you all see the map here?
Yes.
sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you see Bluno sitting right at the center of this happening bar scene area in the center. You also see that there are 6 cubbies with round tables, enough for 6 people, 7 people if you squeeze them in each. And there's a hearth fire, there's a stage directly behind Bluno that you can play on, so everyone can see. And since it's just past midday, it's full of people coming in for their lunch breaks and getting food. And Bluno is right there at the front of it. Hello and welcome to Bruno's Bar. I am Bruno. How might I be of service?
Oh, I thought we weren't supposed to talk about you. Okay. Oh, okay. Did you get it?
Yeah, Encanto.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Isn't it Bluno?
We don't talk about Pluto.
Bluno.
Stop
No,
talking
Oh.
about
no,
Pluno.
no.
Hello. I would like a drink, preferably something with oranges in it.
Not a problem. How strong would you like this drink?
What time of day is it?
Like 12:31.
It's enough to get crunked.
Just enough to pick me up.
Pick me up. I have an orange liqueur espresso that would do well.
Sounds good.
So he pulls a hot pot off of a hot plate and pours some hot coffee over some orange liqueur, puts an orange twist in it, and hands it back over to you. Should I keep a tab open for your table?
Yes, with these people. And she points at Erling, Penala, Madrin, Neptune, and Cheshire.
Oh, I forgot Neptune was on the map. Yes, Neptune's there too.
Well, Neptune's on the map, so I said
I was expecting Amanda to be here, and this is where she was going to show up.
it. Well, now we just have a personal translator for Cheshire, so yay.
So Ben can speak for himself.
Hey, Bruno. Hey, Bruno. You seem like a good guy, right?
Very good guy, yes.
You seem like you know a lot of information, right?
I know quite a bit, yes.
Okay, well, have you heard of the Crimson Whirlwind? I heard that, this individual has been going around. Do you know anything about that? Have you seen anything weird going on?
It's not an inn, so you haven't burned it down yet.
No, we have not. Yet.
As she's saying this to Bluno, Erling's keeping an eye on as much of the crowd as he can to see if that name garners any reaction from anybody nearby.
Okay. Roll me an insight for that. And he'll say, of course, I have heard of Crimson Whirlwind. Causing all kind of trouble down by the docks, the last I heard.
Right, so you haven't seen anything weird lately? Anything whirlwindy and crimsony around?
No, not in particular.
Well, Bluno, that.
What do you mean in particular? Have you seen something similar?
Well, it's really weird that someone's making a concert hall out of the plaza. That's weird.
Well,
What's weird about it?
It just never happens.
well, it's the Discordant Prince who's playing, right?
That's what I heard. Fancy him gracing us with his presence.
Right. Yes. Well, Pluno, I also have a question, and she's going to cast Minor Illusion. Have you seen this man? And she's going to, make an apparition of Chad's face. Kind of like this, like blood. He's talks very weird, kind of like this. Ooh. Very
It's
weird.
really pervy and weird.
Pervy
Super.
and weird.
Or have you seen a
well,
bird like that?
a pervy and weird bird.
It
Yes.
doesn't matter.
Yes, red bird.
Pervy and red bird. I have seen red bird. Pervy, don't know. They kept to themselves for the most part. This individual is, no, not quite. There's a lot of people that look like that, but not anyone in particular.
You said
Right.
you saw a red bird that kept to themselves. Were they with people?
They had someone come and meet them. Cloaked individual, though. I couldn't get any discerning features. Left a nice tip, though.
Wait. She's gonna. Can she cast Minor Illusion again?
Do you have the thing for it?
It's a cantrip, so
It's a cantrip.
then
yeah,
yes, of course. It takes a
just wanna
minute to
make sure.
cast. Oh my god.
Yeah.
We're having a
Uh-huh.
long
We're
conversation.
talking.
Yeah.
So as
He's serving drinks in the meantime. He's
Yeah.
got time.
I forgot. I just looked over. I was like, oh my god, it's a minute.
so as they're talking, she's going to bring up another. She's going to get rid of the Chad one, and she's going to bring up Rookie's face. Did the bird look like this?
How much of Rookie do you show at the Minor Illusion?
Ooh.
Like, is it a very small scale full figure, or is it just a bust, like, 3/4 shoulders and up, or?
Yeah, 3/4 shoulders and up, kind of the same size. Lifelike.
Yeah, that looks familiar, but this particular bird had a collar. It looked like it was like a bluish stone collar. That looked like it was producing some form of light, but it looks familiar. If
Did
I
she
could
say
tell one
anything?
beak away from another.
Did she say anything to you?
No, I believe no. Just pointed at what she wanted to drink and then proceeded to her spot.
Where did she sit?
The red table over there.
Is there anyone at the red table?
Currently nobody at the red table.
Penala's going to make a beeline.
You
To
make
the
a
red table.
beeline, and we'll pop back over to Erling. Erling, do you have a 19 or a 14?
19, because his mom's mind and his
Yeah,
body. is not the only one
mom's picking
scanning
out
the
things.
crowd.
Yep. Okay. At the talk of Crimson Whirlwind, you see that there are a couple of people that are surprised to hear talk of it over like just idle lunch. People are trying to recover from the attacks. You do notice one individual at the green table seem to take a keen eye on Penala and Iskari. Like they're listening or trying to listen intently.
So he'll make his way over towards the green table. Like, just close enough to keep an eye on them within earshot to hear if they start up a conversation at their table again.
Okay, it's good. Yeah, so they kind of watch you, and then they turn back down to their drink. They look to the side. One of the other people goes back to eating their food and having a conversation. Seems like this particular individual doesn't quite know the other people at his table, but he is paying attention quite intently. He's trying to blend in, but he doesn't appear to be doing that good of a job of it. So we got Penala going checking red table. Erling is checking green table. Cheshire looks for thieves' cant signs on the shady individual that Erling is scoping out.
Just around the inn in general.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Roll me an investigation check to see if you can pick up any hidden or heavily discreted signs.
So, since I have eye for detail, can I... Well, it's as a bonus action, I can make a check.
You can do that. That's fine.
Okay. Investigation. I think the dice just hate me in this game.
All digital dice hate you, Ben. Okay, 12. Let me see how well hidden, if there is anything. Any particular place you're looking for where you might think that there would be a signal or some kind of sign?
Mostly around the tables to see if there's like a particular place that people might congregate if they are looking to make contact with the Thieves Guild.
Gotcha.
You know, any sort of like, whose territory this is kind of stuff.
Yeah, that works. So as you're walking by some of these tables, you notice that there are some scratches on the edge of each of these round tables in one of the colored booths. And they are marked in a way that do not indicate them as business tables. You do, however, in this northeast table with the 4 chairs around it by the large painting, that particular table has a marking that it says, business welcome. And it's currently empty.
All right, I just follow it away.
Perfect. Imagine, what are you doing? We got Erling scoping out, someone who's scoping out the captain. Penala found some information about someone who the barkeep thinks is rookie and is investigating over there. Cheshire's looking for Thieves Guild stuff, and I think the captain was still talking up the bartender.
Yes. And drinking my drink.
And he hands you over a drink after this 2 minutes.
Is that like the only notable people are the ones that are being currently scoped out?
There's only one notable person that's been scoped out so far. Everyone else just seems to be having a lunch or a late lunch. So it doesn't seem like there's anybody else of note, but you might be able to find something else if you're looking for something in particular.
I don't know, just anything like out of place that wouldn't look normal here. I don't know what we're looking for.
Okay. Well, roll me a roll that you think that you might be doing if you're investigating for, I don't know, feathers or footsteps, or if you're perceiving or inciting people to see if somebody's being shady. Let me know what you want to do. We can work with that.
I guess I'll just do like perception.
Okay.
Yes.
Dude. Yep.
A 9.
Poor man is overwhelmed.
You notice, you come in here your first instinct is to clock everyone around you, clock your party, seeing how they're spread out. They're kind of making a U shape around this bar, and you swear you see something just past the left side of the bar at the top left of this room where those 3 chairs are. I'll ping it for you.
Like here?
Yeah, you swear there's a weird shadow over there. Doesn't seem to quite fit right with the amount of light that's over there.
We'll go check it out. Plus, it'll let him have a view of like the entrance from across the way.
Yeah. So Medrin makes their way over there.
Yep.
And as you get closer and closer, you notice that there is a large moose head that was casting shadow from the fireplace. There is no one sitting there.
All right. Well, he'll just kind of chill over here, I think, so he can get a view of the door and like the rest of the party.
Beautiful. Once everyone starts to get settled at their tables, a waitress and waiter will come to your respective areas and offer you drinks and food. If you want drinks and food, they'll run it back to the kitchen and come back with it. Let's circle back to the captain. Captain, what do you got going on?
Let's see. So the did we figure out if Chad was flying any colors or anything like that? We didn't ask that, did we?
No. And the interrogation of the goblin was suspect at best. He didn't seem to give you concrete information.
And he was dumb as hell.
Dumb as hell.
So, Mr. Pluno, have you seen any kind of new goblins around as of late?
No new goblins. No, the only really new folk are the staff members and maybe a couple of dancers from the Discordant Prince have
Oh
started
yeah, you said
shuffling in.
that. I want to ask you about that. Like, isn't this big party and the festival of masks and everything? Why is it weird for them to be putting on a concert?
There's just never, since I've been here, there's never been a big concert here in the Fountain Plaza. Usually the celebrations is done off island at the party, one of the party islands that's off Water 7 through the sea train. That's normally where they go to. That's where most of the people with the masks and the cloaks come from. They come from one of the party islands. So normally, most of that kind of festivities goes on over there. So it's strange to have here in the middle of business. We've got shops and things, and they just set up a giant concert in the middle of the thoroughfare.
Yes, I can see how that'd be annoying. Well, thank you for your information and time. You know a lot.
I appreciate you.
Can I ask you one more thing? Because you do seem to know a lot. What is the reputation of X-Ribbit? Is he a good shipbuilder?
Exhibit. Oh, right. Frogman, Doc 2.
Yes.
Oh, no, he's
Sunglasses.
good. He's very good. He pays very well. And he seems very knowledgeable, from what I can tell. And I would put his knowledge against really any one of the shipwrights I've seen come out of Galila. That's for sure.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. And Iskari's gonna go follow Panala. She seemed like she's gonna need help.
She moved with a purpose, and as she stormed across. Yep, he's still around. As Panala moves over to the red booth. What do you want to do? You come up to this empty booth and you see that there's chairs just sitting there, and there's this eerie red glow in this particular area.
Has a waitress come over and asked her for a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to ask for a water, and she's going to, if it's possible, take off the a tablecloth, look it over, and then start feeling all around the table, underneath the table, on the table, to see if there's anything scratched on. And when the waitress comes over, she'll dump some water, she'll spread it out to see if there's any thing she couldn't feel, and the water gets in there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. All right. So you pull the tablecloth off and roll me an investigation check.
Son of a bitch, 7.
So you're running your hand over this kind of old table, feeling for some kind of clue that somebody has dug a knife in there. You tried to not be too overt about what you're doing.
No, she's being overt.
Maybe that's the problem. And you try to slide your hand, and you catch a huge ass splinter in the bottom of the table. You pull your hand back, and the blood pushes the sliver out, and you see that your hand is dripping blood, but kind of like that of like a very thick syrup. It doesn't quite leave your finger, and it crawls back up your finger and into your hand, and it sews your hand shut, and the sliver looks like it never happened.
Oh, that's so creepy. Okay. That's great. But she'll
You
frantically
okay,
keep...
his rod?
Yeah, no. It's just... if Rookie was sitting over here, maybe she'd leave us a message, you know? I don't know. Jalem told me that that sometimes bards leave messages at certain tables, and you can kind of tell the feel and the vibe of the bar. So I thought, maybe Rookie left something. Maybe she scratched something in there. Because what if she wasn't able to talk? What if Cerebos was over here and she wasn't able to talk? What if she left something behind? And what if there's a message and I'm just not finding it right now?
Hearing all that, Cheshire comes over and looks at the table too. He's used to this kind of stuff.
You can investigate as well.
All right.
I mean,
Here comes a
look
real
thoroughly, Cheshire and his rod. I mean, it sounds like what we need to do is get that collar sounded suspicious that he described with the gems and whatnot. It sounds like maybe that's what's doing the
17.
mind controlling thing.
Well, is there anything in your culture that does that? Because what if it's Cerebos, and what if she's using the kumami to do that?
Well, there are things like restraining collars and things like that in my society, but those are more for suppressing power than anything. They're not really mind control devices, and most Cerebos don them willingly.
Okay, that's fine. Cheshire, did you find anything? You're really getting into it.
1 second, I'm whispering him something.
Oh. What did we do with Cerebos's old collar? Do we still have that? Did she have it?
She wasn't wearing one, right? No, she was.
She
Yeah,
was, but after she died, it dropped off of her body. And I think you kicked it to the side as the room was burning or something.
I think I just left it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Amendrin and Penala went back after the fact, right? And
Right.
the room was like smoldering. If I remember right, the necklace was still
Oh,
there.
we tried to burn the weird gooey remains.
That's right. That's what it was.
What if this
So
is-
if somebody has it, it's not Ascari. It'd be one of you two.
No, I didn't pick it up. I didn't want anything to do with it.
I don't.
mean, that's-
Yeah, we didn't touch it. I'm pretty sure we tried to burn it as well.
Yeah.
So no.
So it's in Alabasta, if it's anywhere.
Cheshire, did you? How about you? Did you? Still nothing, Cheshire? I mean, doesn't really.
You see him like lean down and looks like he's sort of feeling one of the table legs. And when he comes back up, he slides a small copper red feather across the table to you.
So
Where
she was
did this
here.
come from?
He points to the table leg.
Okay, but who is she meeting with? We still don't know that.
I don't know. It was a hooded figure. I mean, it could be. I don't know.
And he points at the feather, and mimes and thieves can't magic tracking.
I mean, I can try. I don't
The question
really
is,
know.
do you know what he just said?
Oh no,
Is
never
P
mind.
around? P, come here.
Comes over.
Yeah, so that's translated. I don't know.
Do we have anyone that can locate people based just because they have an object?
Maybe
That would be super handy.
Imagine.
Checking my
Hey,
stuff.
do you? You're kind of weird, right? I mean, yeah, you take out a tooth and it
What
grows
sort
back
of
to
a
you.
basis is that?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe
mean,
it has
I
Did you
know
certain
not
how to-
just
skills.
I know how to track things, not really people.
Well, I mean, a person is a thing somewhat. It just has a soul. Can you track people with this feather? I mean, right? You can do that, right? Please say yes. Say yes. Please say yes. Yes. She's going to get real up. She's going to get close up to you. Nose to nose.
He would back
Right?
away so fast. Basically, I could just use like my survival skills to track her. I could try. I don't have anything magical.
I mean, that's the best that we have. I mean, you can do that, right? Just like sniff it or something. I've never really
Sniff it?
tracked people down before. Yeah, sniff it, taste it, I guess. Listen to the wind.
Oh, is scrying on the druid list?
I think so,
uh,
yes.
Then 4x in theory should be able to do it. Oh wait. No, that's 5th level, so you need to be level 9. So I don't think anybody has access to that, right?
No. That was going to be one of the first things I try to grab.
what about is locate persons a spell, right?
I think it's like a second or third.
Yeah, that should be
Could be
on.
wrong.
Oh, I don't know.
Let me see. I'm looking it up. I got locate creature.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
4th level. Bard, Cleric, Druid, Paladin, Ranger, Wizard, Order Domain, and Circle of the Land Swamp.
Yeah, of course.
So 4x can locate creature.
Does he have it?
Cast 4th level spells.
He should be able to. At 8th
Well,
level?
fifth level is level 3, 7 is 4, so yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say at 7th level it should be able to.
All right.
And we didn't bring bring
Nope,
poor
he's
Ash
back on the
with
ship.
us. Oh,
I mean, I could, I could try my hand at a survival check.
oh, he's got the
I
feather
don't-
in hand. Sniff that air,
don't-
lick that feather. Taste the ground. I don't know how tracking works.
I don't know how it works either. So I hope you don't ask me how it works, Lucas.
Oh, no, sorry. Were you being serious? Were you actually
I
going to
was-
try to
I
track
was
it by the
being-
feather?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
He's going
Alright.
to taste the feather.
Yeah, roll roll a survival check, please.
16. Not just by the feather, but if Rookie had like any, if Rookie or whoever she was with had like any mud or dirt on them, left footprints,
Yeah.
on the floor. I don't know. Medrin's useless in this.
Iskari's gonna go
Really?
back to the bartender and ask if they like left together or something like that.
No, hooded individual left by themselves. And then the bird individual, they stayed. Let's see, this has been what, last night. They stayed last night. And
Wait,
then,
last night?
And then left this morning.
Wait, do you have like rooms here?
If someone gets incredibly drunk, we have rooms available for that. Yes, but it's not a hotel.
Yeah, the birds they didn't want.
Yes. If you look, you just came from the red booth. There,
Yes.
there is a door, just behind the red booth that leads to a chamber that we house drunks.
Oh,
We don't want
do you
people
mind that-
getting arrested here, so we give them a place to stay for the night.
That's very kind of you. Do you mind if we take a look around in there?
He's just doing a mental check. Should be fine. I don't think anybody's in there right now.
Okay. Iskari's gonna walk back and kind of show Cheshire and Hisrod and everybody where the door is.
Wait, so fill me in again, Iskari. When did he say that she left?
You said she left this morning?
Yes, it was this morning.
So we
She
missed
left
her.
this morning.
How many
that
hours
means
ago?
we're
Like,
close.
how
Hisrod,
many-
let's look around inside.
I know. I just.
See if she roosted.
That's true. She does have a way. Okay, yeah. Medrin, got anything on your nose? Did you taste the air? Did you feel the feather? I don't know how tracking works. You seem to be doing something.
Keep licking the floor.
Yeah, you're doing something definitely, Medrin. Do you see anything?
Imagine you do notice that there are, coming from one of the chairs it would have been slid back by some feet, right? You got to put your feet down to slide the chair back. You do see that there are, how many claws do a bird folk have? Is it 3 or 4? Is it like 3 forward, 1 back, or is it 2 and 1?
I think they have like their
3.
2 claws for feet.
Yeah, well, I mean, like digits. Is it like 3 forward, 1 back?
Oh, digits.
Yeah, I think it's 3,
3.
3 and 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see like four scratch marks, pushing off, and it appears to be a talon coming back from this chair. And you follow that back, and you see that it looks like it's like a waving, stumbly mess as you follow it, very much like Rachel won't know this, but very much like Aragorn tracking the Uruk-hai,
Okay,
the orcs,
gotcha.
following the hobbits, and they play the whole scene. It's like you can see this bird slamming a chair back, kicking it. You see the slash marks on the chair, and then you follow where it goes, and you see that this chair was pushed over here, and the table was shoved against the side, and slam on the door, and you see that there's another small little edge of a feather, not a full feather, on the doorway, and it leads into the back room. And as the captain is leading that, and you're following behind, you can kind of make out what kind of happened, and it seemed like the bird roughed the place up. There's scratches in the carpet and the walls, and then eventually tossed the bed and pull all the bedding down into a nest and then lay down.
Huh.
So she was here.
It looks like she was rather unruly during her stay.
But that's not totally unlike her. She does like to drink.
She throws
Yeah, but-
furniture when she's drunk.
No.
I mean, not usually.
Have we ever seen Rookie actually drunk?
Yeah,
yeah,
when
that's how she met
It's
Sarah.
the goggles.
Oh, that's right. But that wasn't heartbroken Rookie. That was a happy bird.
Oh, this is a heartbroken.
Who was
happy
who was
drunk.
who was peeking on people.
Now she's a sad drunk.
Sad drunk. Oh, those are the worst.
Okay. She's just not here. That's fine. That's fine. And we only just missed her by this morning, and we should have probably come up here first. But that's neither here nor there. It's fine. Everything's fine. Hey guys, I'm going to get a drink. How are you guys feeling? I'm going to get a drink. I'm
I
okay.
could use another drink.
Great. That's fantastic. And she will quickly leave the room.
So while you two are in the room, go back in that room.
No.
Erling, what you got going on?
So just keeping an eye on this conversation, hearing that word, he's trying, more or less, he's trying to keep his cover right now while he's paying attention to the green table instead of what the party's doing. Listening as he hears him speaking that word, he's both keeping an eye on the front door in case there's like anybody else that has recently walked in or maybe about to walk in or going out. And he's also focusing on the table that these guys are sitting around, and he's preparing an enlarge reduce spell just in case, like if they look like they're starting to get a little hostile, he's going to grow that table to just pin them against the wall in that circular little cutout.
Oh, that's cute.
I don't like how you said that.
So the individual that you're watching, after they said that particular word, they stand up and they roll what looks like a cigar in an ashtray, just enough to take the ash off to keep the cherry in their cigar. And they keep it in their hand, and they walk into the back room, the back door there, behind the green booth.
Taking a peek, like standing up, faking like he's going to the bar or something to take a look into that door as he goes through it.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Dirty 20.
You see them turn around and look at you. And then a single finger pointing to you and then beckoning you to come in.
Well, what the fuck?
And then they hold up like one finger, like one person.
Yeah, he'll keep walking up towards the bar and approaching the captain. If there's a lull in the conversation with Pluno, Scotty, I think there might be hidden chambers behind some of these booths.
Yes, there are. He lets the drunks sleep him off in those rooms.
I think if we're going to find anything, it's going to be in one of these back chambers.
Well, we already found that Rookie was here and slept in one of the back chambers of the red booth. Where did you find out?
Oh, I was just thinking maybe I should start checking out some of the other booths as well, just in case. Should I start with the green one?
Well, it looks like there are people over there.
Oh, they won't mind.
Are you sure? Do you need backup?
Only if they mind.
Do you want me to come with you or not?
Sure. Couldn't hurt to have you close by, just in case.
Okay.
In case things
Alright.
get rough.
Do you want to do the talking?
Sure. Good afternoon, gentlemen. If you'll just excuse me, I have an appointment back here. Pointing at the door behind the green booth.
Scar's just gonna stand behind him, like intimidatingly.
Hey, okay, play. We don't know. Go. I don't care. They go back to their drinks, like turn away, like trying to side eye just to see what's going on because this is some hullabaloo, but they're like trying to be respectful of your business.
And he will double check what his armor class would be if he cast mage armor. Worse than it is now. Okay. He is going to cast mirror image on himself as he steps through this threshold.
Ah, okay. Awesome.
As he whips out
Captain's
John
right
Rose
behind
spellbook. I think Captain's keeping an eye on the table.
Do you want me to stay outside? I can do that. She'll stand like right outside, like the door.
Gotcha. So like right behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you cast mirror image.
Mirror image.
I always forget how this spell works. You get to, so if something were to attack you, you got to roll a d20 and
You're
try
more likely to hit, but there's a 1 in 4 chance it's an illusion.
Gotcha. Roll d20 to determine the attack targets, duplicates. Cool. So Erling, as you step in, you see that the room is currently empty. The light on the fireplace isn't actually lit in this room, as it is midday. It is dark in this room, and you do not see any individual in there.
All right. I'm going to spark up like a candle from my inventory to get a better look around the room. Start circling, doing some investigation of either who this room might have recently been used by, if there are any belongings in here, or looking to see where this guy might have gone, looking for a secret door or something like that.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check. And to set the scene, you're looking in here and, very good. You got this green light that's kind of providing some light, but green isn't the best for illuminating a space. So as you light the candle, you get this weird mix of yellow and green that kind of reminds you a little bit of your childhood.
Oh no.
Just a little bit. And you wash it out of your head. You shake it out of your head. But the green and the yellow is the mix of those two particular colors just reminds you of some test liquid that Judge was working on. But as you focus, you start looking around, and it doesn't look like this room has been used. But you do see, as you turn to the far side of the room, that it appears that the double bed at the bottom, the blanket has been shifted from the bottom left side, towards the room, towards the door. So pulled like diagonally a little bit, like it had shifted a little bit.
He'll probably start by, after checking out the right-hand side, noticing the bed, he'll make his way over to there to look underneath it in case.
That is exactly what I wanted you to do. As you look, you get down and look underneath the bed, you hear a single word. Door. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, no problemo. How about a 14?
All right. With a 14, you see a door open on your hand that you placed to prop yourself up. And your hand sinks in. Would you say prop yourself on the bed, maybe?
Yeah.
So as you do that, your arm sinks down to your elbow and then gets stuck inside the mattress.
What the hell?
You are currently grappled. I'm not going to say you're restrained because you have one free arm. But your speed is 0 and your arm is now passing through the bed and is now captured.
What kind of Nightmare on Elm Street is this?
I just need to wake up.
I mean,
Captain, do you hear this?
session,
What the shit?
The last session he put us was through a fucking horror hospital, so...
Yeah, true.
This is pretty tame compared to that.
Iskari's gonna go inside.
Iskari, you see Erling has got a candle thrown to the side and they're jerking their arm up, and it is the whole bed and mattress is just coming up with it because his arm is currently inside this mattress.
Well, how did you manage to do that?
It said door or something and sucked in my arm.
What said what? The bed said door?
I don't know. It
That
just
makes
happened.
no sense. Alright, well, hold still. I'm gonna try to cut you out.
Stab the bed, not my arm.
That's what I said. Hold still. And Iskari's gonna try to cut him free of the bed by cutting around and trying to just, like, free his arm.
Okay. Let's make an attack roll and see how clean the cut is.
Okay. I'm not over by
She
my computer,
misses
so I'm
and
just gonna
lobs off
use
his
my
head.
dice.
Yeah, real dice. That's fine.
That's okay. I've got too many
Alright,
fingers anyway.
16.
That's fine. We were looking for below 10 because then digits might get cut as well.
Oh boy.
There goes those somatic components. So you take this sword and you start cutting through the fabric, and you're able to cut through the base of the mattress, and Erling's able to get his arm out, and he is no longer grappled.
The hell was that? Certainly unusual to trap a bed. They must be hiding something in here.
Didn't you say somebody came in here?
I thought I saw somebody. He might have slipped out while I was discussing it with you.
Can Iskari help Erling look around?
Yeah, as you look around, you notice near the single bed, there is a small pile of ash.
What do you suppose this means?
Don't know, but we keep finding it. And he's gonna scoop up like a sample of it and put it in a vial.
Yep. It looks very similar to when you went with Penala to see Iceberg, and it was on around the corner of that warehouse building, that small pile of ash. And similar to the one that was next to the pillar at Doc Wands.
Why does this keep happening?
Do you suppose it's part of the devil's fruit?
Who's devil fruit?
Well, whoever is experimenting on the goblins.
But there's no one else in here.
Well, maybe they're disappearing, burning themselves to teleport or something.
You can roll an Arcana check early to see if you can try to make out what's happening with this devil fruit.
You know, I don't understand a lot of magic.
24 is really good.
Are you good?
Considering the location of the ash and the happenstance behind this individual, you'd think that this individual might have a door fruit. They could perhaps create a door in any location. Judging by what you saw before you went into the room, it seems like a key component of their, or not a component, but you could infer that maybe they have to hold their breath while they're in their space. And perhaps they wanted one more smoke before they went through their door.
So the pile of ashes just looks like the amount like from a cigar butt, or like
Yeah.
a person-sized pile of ashes.
No, like a cigar, like someone
Oh, I
chain
always
smoked a
assumed-
cigar.
I always
Okay.
assumed it was like a person-sized pile
No,
of
just
ashes.
like enough for a couple of cigarettes or one chunk of a cigar.
I think that whoever's been at all these crime scenes was here in this room. I think they're making use of their own devil fruit to make doorways to escape the scene of the crime. We were this close to whoever's been stirring up all of this mess.
Mm-hmm.
Could I try and
Did you see what he
give
looked?
yeah, like trying to give a description
Did
of
you
what
see
this
what
guy
they looked like?
Yeah, what was your perception that you pulled earlier?
I think it was a 19.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah,
That was from my mom's help. She was like,
that's
hey,
right, that's
this
right.
guy's
Mom picked it
sus
up.
as that.
It seemed like from the glow of the green, you would assume that they were had slicked back hair. From what you could tell from the front of the cloak, that the hair was definitely curving back, and it looked to be of maybe a straw blonde color, and the face couldn't catch the eyes. They were kind of hidden in shadow a little bit, but like a strong, angular face, maybe with a little bit of stubble on the chin.
God. We're looking for a big, strong, beautiful bastard.
Yes, that's exactly what you're looking for.
Are you familiar with Jojo and his bizarre adventures?
No. Could I be? Is this another one of your culture's things?
Something from the North Blue.
Okay, so there's this good-looking man that just can open doorways wherever they want. Is what you're saying?
Basically, yes.
And they are a smoker.
A cigar smoker. So if you can smell that in the air, if you ever get that scent again, we could know that he's nearby. If he likes to stick to this particular brand. Which, if I know cigar smokers, they usually have a brand of preference.
The only person that knows cigars is that guy smoker that almost got us back at all that island long ago.
That was oceans ago.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only person I know that smokes cigars. And he had like 2 of them.
You're not wrong. Smoking's bad for your health. And it seems to be bad for our health.
Guess we'll keep an eye. Wait, so do these guys outside know anything? Because they're guys that he was drinking with, right?
He was not conversing with them. He seemed to be at their table, just sharing the table space.
Hey, you. And this guy's gonna go outside and poke one of the guys that was at the table. Hey, you. Hey, you.
Poke him harder.
Yo.
Oh, I
Good.
think you poked too hard.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have killed him. Poke too hard.
Did we lose Lucas?
I think so.
Oh no. Let me look up his
Maybe he's still
Twitch.
playing Cheshire.
Let me see.
Oh, he's not there.
Yeah, he left. Yeah, he left. I think he went.
He hates us.
He forgot to do BRB. Oh no, he did. No, he didn't.
The idea was so bad, he just walked out.
Yeah, he was just like fucking JoJo pose. I'm out.
Nobody's gonna just poke my NPCs.
So, Rookie was here this morning. We have a man. We have the ash pile.
Mm-hmm.
A mysterious individual who is hooded.
Mm-hmm.
What does it all mean?
And possibly a half giant.
And possibly a half giant. Wait, was that person tall? Like impossibly tall? Is that what they said?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, half giants are pretty tall.
Yeah, so that person's maybe a half giant?
That's what he said. Correct.
Okay. We've got clues. We just
What we don't have is Sherlock Holmes to put them together for us.
no,
Mm.
we haven't figured out shit. Yeah. There are so many dots.
I say we just take our swords out and start chopping. It usually works.
All right, we're going to strategically set numerous fires throughout this place to do the most damage as quickly as possible.
Perfect. Exactly. In doubt, just destroy the bar.
It's always worked for us so far.
It's true. It's our guiding compass.
There was a gif I had. Oh, that is true. We do need to burn down a bar.
I think he has to be aware of us burning down the bar beforehand.
Also,
Think of it
I
like a
don't think.
warm-up for the main act.
And you really think he wants us burning down the bar in the city that he operates his business out of?
Imagine all the news, the
Oh,
headlines
that's
it'll
true.
get. It'll promote itself.
That is true. We are pirates who are very loose cannon, so why would he... Oh no. We're so close to discovering something, we just don't know what it is.
I'm back.
Hey,
There's kind of an emergency.
All
everything good?
Yeah, no one was shot, so it's all good.
Do you need to go?
No. I went and checked the house. My wife and son thought they heard someone trying to pop the lock on the front of the house, so I went and checked on it. We're all good.
Damn
Seems
teenagers.
sus.
A little bit, right?
It's kind of sus like what we're dealing with right now.
Yeah, this is what's in my mind all the time.
It must have been the guy at the bar that I poked.
Yep, that guy.
Hey, you. Tell me about the guy you were drinking with.
He was very quiet. Seemed like he was just sitting there looking out for people. Didn't really say a word except for door.
He said that while he was sitting here.
Right before he got up, yeah.
It's kind of weird, don't you think?
Did he have any belongings, like any luggage or bags with him?
Anything identifying him, like as like different from other people?
Did you see any weapons?
No weapons that I could see, and he smoked a lot. He seemed like he always had a cigar in his hand. Definitely a male, for sure, by the build. Facial features. No luggage, just them.
Well, hell.
Yeah. So what do we do now?
Well, I'm not sure we're going to find anything else.
Well, hey bartender, where did the bird go when they left this morning? Do you know? Bartender?
Oh, he just went away.
SBR bead.
Well, I'm gonna jump behind the bar and start making drinks.
Become the bartender. All right, now you're the bartender. I've got some questions for you. Where did the bird
All right,
go?
perfect. I don't know. I only just started working here a few minutes ago.
Well, this is terrible. Let me speak to your supervisor.
He's kind of frozen in time right now. Yeah.
Do you
I
know
hope
who
that's
I work
okay.
for?
No, who do you work for?
Iskari, the one-horned pirate.
That's me.
How dare you? She would never serve bar.
She only burns them down, not serves it.
Right?
I swear I'm going to get to play D&D tonight.
What happened?
My wife fell and I had to go help her.
Oh no, is she okay?
Yep, it's just another Sunday.
Oh.
So now, I decided to have a very nice big drink of whiskey. So we can play Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. All right, what are we doing?
Bartender.
Right, bartender. What do you want to talk to the
Asking
bartender?
the bartender, where did the bird go when they left this morning?
The bird individual. Oh, wait, that's Chad. Bird, yes, the bird. They left out into the street. I wanted to keep an eye on them. They seem to meander their way over to Razzles. I don't know if they actually went in or not, but they were heading in that direction. Perhaps may even be heading out. Bird individual, I assume that they can fly, so maybe they took off after that outside the plaza. I made sure that they were safe. They didn't fall into any water or anything.
Okay, so we should go to Razzle Dazzles and investigate further. All right, let's get out of here, everybody. Come on. How much do I owe you?
I think you're the only one that actually got a drink, so don't worry about it.
Okay, let's
I'm not
get
going
out
to make
of
the
here.
captain count coin on this one. You seem like you have a lot on your hands, so it's on the house.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate the drink and the conversation and the help. You've been very helpful.
You're always welcome at Pluno's bar.
And we're gonna go check out Razzle Dazzle.
Razzle Dazzles. All right.
Razzles dazzles.
We'll take you back.
As a group, we're moving to Razzle Dazzle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Scary is gathering the crew.
Oh, this is cool.
Imagine just went into the abyss.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll never forget.
And now he's gone again. I don't have him anymore.
Would you stop it?
Oh, sorry.
No. Medrin's just flying all. When'd you get flight?
I don't know.
He's weird.
He is one weird dude.
We haven't yet to ask him questions.
No, nobody asks him. They just accept it.
Yeah.
As you walk up, you see this intricate, you see like glass storefront, and you peer into very much like the Collector from the Avengers movies. He's got these strange curiosities and books and all manner of magical items and scientific experiments and all kind of fun stuff. And there's currently no one from the outside that you can see is manning the shop. But it does appear to be open.
Absolutely gonna start browsing these shelves.
Panala will
Right.
try to find a bell and just start tapping on it, ding, 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 if there is.
So as you walk in, you hear a bing bong, and out from like a, let's see, the map doesn't show it. I'm gonna say there's a like a back room behind the bookshelf, and the bookshelf opens up, and this individual walks out.
Oh. Okay.
My name is Razzle, and welcome to Razzle's Dazzles. How can I be of service to you today?
Well, Razzle. You seem like the type of individual who gets a lot of weird people, right?
I serve anyone who wants to pay.
Right, and she's going to cast Minor Illusion as she's talking. Did you see this individual? She'll make Rookie. Did you see this bird anywhere come in, maybe talk to you? Has a blue collar. What did she say? She came in this direction. Razzle.
This particular bird. Yes, Do you make the modifications to have the collar on it?
Yes.
Yes, I was hoping to acquire that particular collar. But they said it wasn't for sale. They did look for some minor oddities. Vials, syringes, small tools that could make cuts that could not be traced. Also, they were looking for information, which I do broker for a small phenomenal fee.
What information was she looking for? Just in general. I'm not worried or caring about it, but just what information, Razzle?
He pushes
What's your
a
fee?
small velvet tray over across the counter. It depends on how valuable the information is how much I charge. This particular information that they were looking for is extremely valuable. So, what's it worth to you to know what I know?
She will throw 20 gold pieces at him. It's worth 20 gold
I mean,
pieces.
that seems kind of aggressive.
Yes. She'll toss it.
One of his little face tentacles reaches down and scoots like he's counting. 20 gold pieces for information. I can provide information for 20 gold pieces. So,
Is it good information?
it is information. Whether you deem it good or bad is up to you.
Okay. Okay.
So, you want to know specifically what the bird was looking for?
Yes.
They were looking for a contact with the, what was that company? As he racks his brain. With the Ouroboros network.
The Ouroboros?
Yes.
Didn't we just come from the main plaza with Ouroboros?
Summer, are you playing Stardew Valley while we're playing D&D?
No, I don't think so.
My
My
Steam.
Steam's open.
Okay, my Steam just popped up that you were playing Stardew Valley. I was like, what? Imagrine's over there farming while you guys are... So, yes, the Ouroboros network.
Did you give her the information?
Well, she paid very, very well.
Okay.
So, yes, I did.
What can you tell me about the collar then? So the Ouroborealis, Ouroboros?
Yes, the infinite snake, the snake that eats itself in a figure eight pattern, the Ouroboros.
Okay. What did you tell her?
Well, that's going to be slightly more than 20 gold pieces.
Okay, I have 2 questions, sir, and then my companions might ask you more. I want to know what is the information about that, and what can you tell me about her collar? Why do you want to buy it? Because I will give it to you if we ever get it. And she will throw 30 gold pieces at this man.
Well, the collar is, well, it's a unique magical item that I have just briefly been acquainted with. And there are not too many magical items that I don't know about. This one was intriguing. don't know quite what it does, but I do want to find out. What was your other question?
What did you tell Rookie about the Aurora Borealis?
Oh, right. Yes, well, that was the contact. And the contact's name is Kiwi.
Kiwi.
Yes, an individual who works at the Ouroboros network.
Where is Kiwi?
If she's not at work, then she's probably getting ready for the yacht party.
Okay, so...
Last I heard, she was a party girl.
Great, we're going to have such a wonderful time talking to each other. Well, Razzle, you've been a dazzle. My other companions will talk to you. I just need to go over here and start thinking about some things. All right, you've been a wonderful person.
You see
And
him
she'll
take the
walk
tray
outside.
and then frisbee it back through that bookcase, and it just disappears through a veil. It doesn't make a sound. So, how can I be of service to you? And he just points a tentacle at each of the people in the party.
You look like you've got all manner of interesting curiosities here.
I do. And I have access to far more, depending on what you're looking for.
Show me something weird.
Weird. Weird by human standards, or weird by general cosmos standards?
Weird by your standards.
Oh, weird
Bit
by my
freaky.
standards. Ah, this one's very interesting. And he looks around, sniffs the air real quick, just to check you guys out. Okay. I don't smell the world government about you. So, this particular item. And he pulls, it seems like his arm just reaches behind the counter, and Erling, you would notice that his elbow touches the counter, but the counter doesn't seem that deep. It seems like a very shallow counter, so it seems like it's reaching into an extra dimensional space. And
Hey, that
he
looks kind of familiar.
and he reaches and he pulls back out and he places this this item on the table, and it is a long tooth. You see this here. This is a vampire fang that I have acquired at great risk to myself. Something from the ancient kingdom that was once prominent in these parts, but disappeared before the Void Century.
Well, that certainly is interesting.
What makes it more interesting is that it is not that of a human tooth, but that of a beast with vampire traits, which is very interesting.
Do you know from what beast it came?
Something feline, if I would have to guess. But it could be a very large tiger, or a beast that we don't know of as of yet. It is a mystery, perhaps someday unveiled when someone figures out what happened during the Void Century. The ancient kingdom was full of all manner of strange creatures.
How much would you want for it?
Oh, this particular item is so dear to me. I could part with it for 300 gold pieces.
I'll have to think it over. Perhaps let me mull it over while you help the others find what they're looking for.
Please, I have all the time in the world. Anybody else looking for rare oddities? Or perhaps more information?
That
Yes.
thing you did with your arm. That was weird. I had to cut Erling out of a bed earlier. And his arm did something similar, but it didn't come back out.
I have a vault full of treasures. I'm sure your friend understands. It lies in a pocket dimension, my own dimension, away from scrying eyes and nosy government officials. I simply have access portals to it throughout my shop.
Madeline, did you have something you want to ask him?
As the captain is still talking, you see his tentacles quiver and like a blob, a second form of Razzle drips off, like the T-1000 turning into another T-1000, separates and walks over to Cheshire, and completely silent conversation signals to him, any dagger which you can afford, I can provide. If there is something specific or a trait that you would like to imbue into a dagger, well, I have means at my disposal to make that happen.
So basically, he's got whatever dagger that I would like that I can afford.
Yep.
All right, I will start checking around on the item lists.
Yeah, let's see. I don't think does Cheshire have any magic items at the moment?
Nope.
Okay.
Other than he does have Mariner studded leather armor.
Yeah, okay. I would say rare or under for your weapon. You can find access to that.
Got it.
So, Imendrin, are you looking into the strange oddities of the world? Or perhaps just being a strange oddity yourself?
I don't remember introducing myself to you.
Your captain just said your name.
Your name, yeah.
Besides,
yeah,
you're just a weird bloke.
I get that a lot. Lucas, remind me. Imagine doesn't know why he can do the weird tooth thing, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
With the retcon, I think it's up to you to decide whether you know it or not.
He probably has no fucking clue.
It just happens and now it works.
He's gonna pick Razzle's brain. Just a second. I do have a question. If you've ever heard of anything like this, say someone removes like a tooth or a fingernail. They can use it to communicate to somebody and it just grows back the next day. Ever heard of anything like that?
Oh, this is very interesting. It sounds very, very familiar. I might be able to provide some assistance to you, if the trade is welcome.
can't say I have much to trade. I can pay you gold.
I am a dealer of information as well, so perhaps you have information you would like to divulge in trade for more information. I am a great keeper of secrets.
I don't think Dimension really has any secrets to divulge.
If you would like, Does Imedron put off that face like he doesn't have anything to provide? Like
Yeah.
any information to provide? He's gonna roll an insight on you. Alright. Well, if you don't willingly know, perhaps there are ways that we can forcibly find information. With your approval, of course. And then information can be traded after that.
Wouldn't he already have the information? And then would have no reason to give me information?
No, I want to know how you became who you are. Not just who you are. And only that can come from memories.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't remember much, but if you can pick something out of there, go ahead.
He extends a hand, and I'm gonna say this particular illithid only has like Ninja Turtle fingers, so he's only got 3. And he reaches out his hand, and he says, "I simply need a piece of your hair, and then I can figure out what lies beneath."
Okay. Yeah, he'll remove a piece of his hair.
And he takes the hair. Willingly given makes this far more easier. And he turns it and pulls it tight in his finger and one of his tentacles. And then he lets it drape. And then another one of his tentacles grab it. And it starts doing a cat's cradle. And it starts weaving itself around. And in what would be his mouth, you just see these tentacles writhing around, making intricate patterns. And it begins to project an image. And you see a long nail from the image. In the image, you see a long black nail pointed with like the smallest drop of black ichor reaching over a baby's forehead. And it carves out a small symbol in the forehead. And the baby's eyes light up, open up, and you see them change ever so slightly to a sickly yellowish green color. And then from that sigil on the forehead, you see that little black veins creep out below the hairline, down around the jawline, and into the chest, and then disappear. And then as the camera pulls back from that, you see Yolva, the Marine that you saw, the Marine Vice Admiral, hunched over this body, and then pulling back, they straighten up with a big toothy grin. "This child is mine." And then the image dissipates as the hair catches on fire and then turns to cinders. But the only people that have that connection were you and Razzle. Nobody else saw this image. It was just
only
projected.
me and him.
Yes,
were
only
able to see
you
it?
two have that information. This was your DNA and then him enacting through your DNA. So he was able to see your memory. And he lifts up an eyebrow. He lifts up an eyebrow. Very curious. You are in very deep.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That
That
is
sounds
the
like my
reason
luck.
for your abilities. And now the information has been traded. So, do you feel comfortable with what you have? Or would you like to barter some more?
You know, I wouldn't say comfortable is the right word with that, but I think I'm good.
Well, it's always a pleasure doing business. What's the rarity on that, Ben?
Uncommon.
2 seconds while I look it up.
And I think I missed it, but did we figure out why Rookie came in here?
No, we found out another thing though.
Yeah, Rookie came in for a contact at the Ouroboros network.
Oh, that's right.
Kiwi.
Kiwi at the Ouroboros
Preparing
network.
for the yacht party.
Oh, so that's where we're going next. Sweet.
Yes.
Sorry, looking up magic items on my phone because I can't do it on my computer because it'll break.
Erling have a light hammer of warning?
Yes, and he doesn't really use it except for just to avoid getting ambushed.
Wow, the price varies very much on this item.
Is that a simple weapon?
The light hammer is, yes. But I don't think you'll get sneak attack on it, right? Does it? Is it has to be a simple weapon, or does it have to be one that uses dex?
I'm looking it up right now.
Otherwise, he can do it for 400.
A Ness or a ranged weapon.
So if he's throwing it,
If you're throwing it, you can't get sneak attack. Well, you could get sneak attack on you could throw it. Or he will sell it for 400 gold.
Well, if he's got it, because to me the main benefit is the advantage on initiative rolls.
So do you want to steal from someone in the party and then have them pay for it?
Well, it's not like Erling was offering it.
yeah, he's openly offering this to you because he's safer with a better weapon in your hands.
That is very true. And that's metagaming and not metagaming because Brian rolls like shit. And that hammer will never crit another friendly party member.
It's a bad luck
Yeah.
hammer.
Oh,
But you don't know that.
Unless you're trying to hit your allies, in which
Yep.
case it's a good luck hammer.
It's works
Will
great.
crit every time against the party.
So in that case, how much for a dagger of venom?
Oh, here, maybe look at that. Okay, hold up. You guys can talk a little bit while I'm looking at items.
So, Medrin, what did you trade?
Info, apparently.
Didn't sound like you said anything.
No, he showed me. And
Showed
himself,
you
I
info
guess.
through your hair?
Well, since I didn't have any info to give, he used my hair to find out why I am the way I am.
Oh, I see.
Why is Imedrin so weird?
I like to think Panala's like posted up in the doorway, like one leg cocked against the wall, turns. Why is that so
But
weird?
think I need to.
Yeah, she's doing that as she's strumming.
Think I'll need to speak to the captain before I do anything with this information.
What did you see?
Nothing good.
Well, how bad could
Well,
it
what
be?
is it?
I think I'm cursed.
Okay, that's
That's pretty standard for the crew.
yeah.
I mean, I don't mean to belittle it if it's like a death curse or something like that, but I feel like most of us are greatly inconvenienced by our greatest strengths.
No, I think I was actually cursed.
Oh, like a magical curse.
Yeah, like magic.
Oh, like
Oh, that
what is your
sucks.
curse?
I'm not sure.
Was it the tooth thing? Because that doesn't really seem like a curse.
I mean, that's why I can do the tooth thing.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Does it hurt when you pull your
Uh,
teeth out?
no, not really. No, it feels weird. It doesn't hurt.
It also looks very weird.
It
Yeah.
feels
It
weird.
looks like it should hurt.
It does not. It just feels weird because it should be painful and it's not. It's just kind of
Well,
like
what if
uncomfortable pressure.
What
do
if you
you
run
need
out of
to
teeth?
do you need yeah. Do you need someone to take out the tooth or can it
I
grow
have.
back if I were to take out the tooth?
I don't think so. I think I have to. I think it's behind the intent of doing it.
Okay.
It's simply magic being cast, and the component of the magic is one's DNA. That is why Imagine can do it and no one else can.
Huh. Glory hammer.
I built these stores specifically for you, Rachel.
Isn't Glory Hammer just up top in this little ring area?
It is.
Yeah. All of the cool shops are up here in the Fountain Plaza.
Hell yeah. Habu Gabu Kababu?
I
those
can't wait for you
kebabs?
guys to visit Kebabu. Yes, they're kebabs.
Well, where would Kiwi be right now? Just would it be at Victoria's Secret? Oh my god.
Victoria's Secret.
You just got it?
No, I just finally looked at it and I was like, oh, funny.
Ah. Your last information on Kiwi was that they would either be at work or at home getting ready for the party.
Where
Find out
is
Kiwi
work?
works?
Hold on, you both asked two different things. What?
Well,
Let's
where
go.
does she work?
She works at the Ouroboros Network, which is going to be on the lower district on the north side, which is going to be directly opposite of where your ship is.
Oh, we have to go down. Where would she be preparing? Would she be preparing right here?
No, she'd be at home.
Oh.
So you can meet
Should we
her
go
at
into the yacht party?
the party.
I guess.
Summer, your question was what?
Was also where she worked.
Okay, yes. The Ouroboros Network is going to be on the north side of the island, and they run a network business, which you can find that information at some point. They basically help X-Ribbit broadcast his shows, and they are part of the big news network. But they're more of like a infrastructure versus actual programming.
Huh. Well, are we done here? That sounded rude. I didn't mean it to sound. We find everything we wanted? Kind of? Maybe? Not really?
Probably more than we wanted.
Yeah.
Would you take 280 for the tooth?
Roll a persuasion check, Erling.
Can I help Erling?
How, as you see Erling say the number, how do you provide aid to Erling?
She's going to saunter up. You know, we've been giving you a lot of business right now, and if we want to, like, we know X-Ribbit, and we will name drop your name so that way you get more business and more information. You know? And if you just give us this tooth, you know, it gives us more reason to say, like, oh, Razzle Dazzle, you know, really gave it to us, you know?
That is
Well,
very appealing. But I'm not sure if the right crowd would come for my wares if X-Ribbit were to provide advertising for it.
well, how about this? I play at a lot of inns. I'm a bard. I play things. So,
Got
what
a
if I
problem
were
with
to?
amphibians?
No problems
yeah,
with
that's right, he's being
amphibians, but
racist.
if you're working with X-Ribbit, then it sounds like he might be providing a ship for you.
No.
Well, we're not going to be staying here forever.
So is he or is he not? It seems like there are differing opinions.
He is indeed, and you'll be able to catch our show broadcast shortly thereafter. Sure to make ripples.
I would absolutely love to watch your adventures as they happen. But I'm thinking more of a business proposition. Might be more enticing than advertising.
Well,
What kind of
we don't have a
proposition?
big need for teeth, really.
That is
Yeah, we
unfortunate.
can always just pull out the medicines if we
It's
need
good
more.
to say, apparently, the
No, they disintegrate after their use.
What if we
but
put this tooth in your mouth?
Oh,
It-
that'd be cool.
something better than advertising by a commercial from a frog would be a spot on your ship, perhaps.
You want to come with us?
He wants to come with us?
I would not be opposed to opening up a storefront on your ship, as long as I get first access to your trinkets of curiosity that I might be able to peddle other places all over the Grand Line and beyond.
You mean
Well-
the things that we don't want?
The only things that we could possibly be able to make enough storage space on board our ship is if we were to also gain access to your extra dimensional spaces for our own use.
Now, they are personal, but I can give you a discount as you cruise along the Grand Line.
So, wait, let me get this straight. He wants
First
to come
dibs on
with
the
us.
hottest items.
And you'll be
I'm-
on the ship. And
Only when you need me. You simply ring the bell, and I will be there. I
Do
simply
we have to
name...
give you everything that we find?
No. Just the curious things that collectors might sell. And I don't need much space. Not much more than, say, a mop cupboard or a broom closet. Just a
I feel
little
like-
space.
Here's my thoughts. So if you're going to be, taking up space on the ship, then you have to pull your own weight. You have to serve a purpose. So what it would be your purpose on our ship?
I can provide extra dimensional banking for you. Perhaps provide a space for where your own particular wares are protected from thieving other pirates.
Erling, what do you think?
I think having an arcane item crafter of his capabilities could be extremely beneficial going forward. And he does have a lot of cool stuff.
Okay. Hisrad, what do you think?
yeah. Mm-hmm. I think he should
Oh.
join us, even though. Yeah.
Okay. Medrin, Cheshire?
Sure.
All right. I think this is fine, but if you're not going to be joining the crew, you have to pay rent. You have to rent out the storefront on our ship.
Rent out the... That is not
Otherwise,
the
you
problem.
have to join my crew and you have to follow my orders. It's one or the other.
He looks to the most sensible person here. He looks to a Medrin.
What?
He's the most grounded to
Weirdo.
earth person in this whole place.
Are you sure about that?
Well, you just had a witch in your head? Or a hag?
Yeah, the man has an existential crisis about just about every day.
The most normal person here. So he looks to a Medrin. Or not a Medrin, Erling. I think that is fair. I can provide services.
The
and
man that is possibly possessed by a doll.
possessed by his
There it
mother.
is.
Yes.
There's the doll.
Ah, we got one. It's been a couple weeks.
I'm just saying, like...
That is fine. And like I said, maybe, in lieu of, a renter's fee, I can provide discount on wares that you wish to purchase. As well as give you a cut of items that sell from your adventure. So not only would you get coin from me for the purchase, I purchase from you, strange oddities, but I could also, if the price is high enough, when I resell them, I give you a small cut as well. Without having this renter's fee.
I will consider it based on your usefulness the first week or so.
I am all for a trial period, and if you do not like my services aboard your vessel, then I could simply disappear.
That's definitely
Well,
one way of putting it.
Also, if you betray us, I'm going to fucking kill you.
That's what he said. He said he's going to disappear.
I don't intend on betraying you. That's not good business.
Really? So, You are aware of who we are. I would hope so.
Which is why I'm offering my services aboard your vessel. You are the hottest pirates coming out of the East Blue. You're going somewhere,
How do we
that's
know
for
that
sure.
you're not just gonna turn us in? How do we know you're not just gonna turn us in? How can we trust you?
Turn you into who?
The Marines.
If the
You know who
Marines
we
saw
are.
everything that I have, I would be in worse trouble than you. So, I think it's mutually beneficial if we don't turn each other in.
Aren't you
All
set
right.
up like 2 doors down from the world government's galley law?
No, galley law isn't with the world government.
No, they're a free government from the world government. But I keep sanctioned items out to the general public. But those that are not the general public, I open up my stores, which, as you can tell, I have banned and blacklisted items that I deal in. And if any of that were found out by the world government, then I would be in a lot of trouble, but they'd have a very hard time catching me.
You said
Okay,
we'd get
is
first
any-
pick of anything that we'd want.
First pick of anything that comes in that is interesting, that is for sure.
Certainly
Okay,
seems agreeable.
anyone opposed?
No.
All right, welcome aboard, Razzle. Razzle dazzle.
Razzle, be prepared to be dazzled yourself.
I would love to be dazzled. And,
And I'm sure it is still early enough. We might be able to talk to Extended, but it's gonna give a little more than a closet.
that would be appreciated. But
I'm sure
I
he could design a little bit of a storefront for you.
I would love that.
Now, you might have to talk to him about advertising contracts, but that's something the two of you can handle.
I'm sure we can have some kind of arrangement. And he
Sorry,
reaches out a
Karen, I don't
hand.
understand the contract.
And who shall be the captain of this vessel?
Oh,
So-
that's me. What were you saying, Hisra?
Nothing. Just
Are you
observing
sure?
something.
Oh,
Yeah.
what
no,
were you
I'm sure.
observing?
No, I just find it strange that I just find it funny, that you. It doesn't matter anyway. Yeah.
Are you
can
about
roll
to
it.
say something about me in reading?
No, I'm not. You know what? I'm going to wait outside.
You can roll an insight check if you're having bad vibes.
She'll roll a deception check then. She doesn't care. She.
Penella walks out.
Yeah.
So, who should I report to on this vessel?
I am the captain, Iskari One Horn.
Captain Iskari, it will be a pleasure to sail with you on the open ocean.
Do you have connections on Fishman Island? You look like a fish, if you don't mind me saying.
That's
Are you a fishman?
very observant of you. Yes, I am indeed a fishman. Of the
We're
squid
going to be
variety.
going there soon.
Oh, really? It's a wonderful place.
Do you know how to get there?
I could swim.
Wait, do you sell log poses?
Could you acquire a log pose to point us to Fish Island?
Poses aren't working.
No, those aren't working. Did you not hear the broadcast?
They might
Maybe a
start
new one.
working again.
If I tell you what, if there's a new mode of navigation that comes up, I'll be the first one to have one. And I would
All right,
gladly
fine.
sell it to you. But I personally, as a fisherman, can inherently find the currents that would direct me home. It is something that I can do. As far as those that breathe air, you might have to coat your ship with an air bucket before you go below the surface of the water.
Well, welcome aboard, Razzle.
It's a pleasure, Captain Scurry.
Okay, so where are we going next? The Aurora Borealis place?
Yeah.
Israt? Where did she go? Oh.
Did she go to get a
She
kebab?
went, she went outside. Okay.
You know what?
Okay.
She'll go get a kebab. Who cares?
Yes.
We
All right,
walk outside and she's just not there.
Yep. While the captain's talking, Penala, you come to a wonderful smelling open stand that has seating area in front of it, and you see a goblin woman cooking up kebabs.
Abu Gabu! It makes sense.
Hey there! Gabu's the name, Kebabu's the game. How can I help you?
Oh, I'm just walking by, actually. I've been having a rough day, so, pretty good. I don't know, what are you selling?
I sell all manner of kebabs.
Okay, what's your favorite?
I'm gonna say my favorite is Sea King with dill and artichoke hearts.
Huh. Okay, that seems great. I'll take one of that, and I just have a question for you, just to pick your brains for a minute as a person who's here.
So there's like a charcoal grate or charcoal stove with a metal grate on top of it in front of her, and she turns to the side and starts chopping up some meat. And you see her stepping on a bellows below the counter. So, what kind of questions do you have? And she's sitting there prepping your food while you're talking.
Oh, have you... She'll bring up an image of Chad. She already knows we're rookies. Have you seen this man? Has he come around, asked for some blood? Kind of pervy? Might have a special interest in your blood? We've been looking everywhere for him, and frankly, I just want to track him down.
You know what? I do recognize that individual. They were talking to a really big bird person. Yeah.
Wait, Red Bird?
Oh yeah. At least that's what the goblins told me. I overheard some goblin from somewhere near the it was where were they? They were by the curtains. Yeah, they were over by the curtains. I heard some goblin overhearing things. Really big ears. I can pick up things. And they were talking, they said that they saw a scary bird and they were flapping their wings furiously and pointing at that individual that you're showing there.
They never had a face-to-face discussion?
The bird did with the man, yes.
Did the goblins? You didn't hear it, but the goblins did, right?
Oh yeah. They told me that scary bird lady told their boss man, I think that's what they called him, to stay out of sight, and she would handle the Ouroboros target, which I thought was really weird. Maybe it was a business meeting.
I mean, maybe, who knows what that is? Where are those goblins now? I just need to have a little chat with them.
Oh, they were just coming to and from. I think they were working with the staff. They might be putting together the stage for the concert at the end of the week.
Do you see them right now? Can you point them out to me? And also, what's their favorite kebab? I kind of need to bribe them for a bit for information.
I can't point them out because I think they're inside the curtain. So I wouldn't be able to point them to you if I saw them. Or if I don't see them. But if I would, my guess, those particular goblins liked dog. So we could do dog kebabs.
I'll take how many goblins did you say saw the conversation?
Maybe a dozen.
I'll take a dozen kebabs. I don't know how much they are, so 10 gold pieces? That seems like enough, right?
Sure.
Is that overpriced? Or is she offering more than what they were?
It sounds like a fair deal to me. Do you just drop 10 gold on the table?
Yeah, she's not a great negotiator. She doesn't know how money works.
She's got to go find some dogs to get, so 10 gold's probably worth it.
No, dang.
So, yeah. Okay, yours is ready. Just give me 5 minutes, and I'll go wrangle up some dog kebabs.
Great. Okay.
Are you okay?
No, not really. Not really. Have you ever have you ever just run so fast and for so long, and then when you stop, everything sort of just hurts? And then you try running again because that was the only thing that really kept you going, and the pain just kind of escaped you? Because that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm stopping. Everything hurts. Like someone that I really loved, liked, or just something in me find her anymore, and we're going up and down, we're going around in circles, and then this is the only place where I can find her is to find out what's happening. And then there's this one guy, his name is Chad. He was that guy that I showed you, and she's
Chad
just in
seems
trouble,
like an
and
asshole.
I can't help her. He is an asshole, and I thought I defended him, but he's saying that just bad stuff, and I'm just trying to make sure that she's safe. And it's just not working.
Well, if she's half as strong as you are, I'm sure she's fine and safe. I think that...
Oh god, she'd be dead.
No. The fact that you've pushed this far? Where have you come from, girl?
I came from... I came from Ina. I mean, I guess that's...
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's not an easy trek. And you've made it this far? And she looks... By yourself?
No. I've had friends. I tend to leech off of people. And I haven't really been alone because I kind of grift and I kind of leech on to people. And I thought, with this person, I thought maybe, hey, this isn't something that's superficial. This isn't something that only goes skin deep. This is someone who I'd care for. This isn't lust. It could potentially turn into love. And then she was kidnapped. You see my problem that I'm having right now?
I see your problem. But if I might say, don't lose hope for your love. Also, you have others that love you as well. Don't neglect them. They will help. If they help you get here, they will help you find your love. Don't push them away. Otherwise, you'll be all alone. And you'll be fighting the currents. And they'll just wash you further and further away from where you're trying to reach.
Thank you, Habu. Can I also have like another dozen kebabs of just this? It's really good.
Would you like better meat?
I don't know. How does
I'm saying you don't
Can-
want dogs and cats, right? I mean, that's a goblin thing. Dogs and cats are goblin things.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Yeah, I like the same one that I had is really good. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm listening to you. I'm just trying not to panic. And
Take
it
a
seems like
deep
I'm really
breath.
bubbly right now.
It's
You know.
okay. It's okay. Don't panic. You've got good people around you. You are safe here. Okay? And she puts a warm glass of tea.
Right. Yeah.
You've got people that care. Let me go get these kebabs made. I now have 20 to make, so just give me a couple of minutes and just enjoy the tea and just take a moment for yourself. Because it seems like you're wound up a little bit, okay? So just take a breath, enjoy the food, enjoy the tea, and I'll be right back.
Right.
She steps in the back. You hear a "Arr!" and a dog dies. And
Oh my God. I didn't realize it was going to be that fresh.
only the freshest for
You
goblins.
specifically asked for this. She said I can get you anything
I thought
else,
she
and
had
you said, no, I want dogs and cats.
Dogs.
Which means that
I
you
thought she
more
had
than
dog meat
likely-
on hand. I didn't realize that she was.
She's a goblin. She don't care.
She had enough prep for 1 or 2 kebabs, but you
At a
ordered
time,
20.
Yep.
I thought she had like dog meat like on hand. I didn't realize that she'd kill a dog right there.
She did have it on
Yeah,
hand.
it was.
She had,
I
had
thought
it on hand.
I thought she didn't have to kill it. I didn't realize it was going to be that fresh. Now I feel really
You can't
bad.
freeze dog meat. It goes bad.
It's the best. It's the best way. Besides, we don't have freezers.
Yeah.
It's going
Yeah, I
to
guess,
it's going to
okay.
goblins. It's got to be at least rare.
All right. Was the dog a dick though? Was it a dick?
Roll for dog. Roll me a d20.
It
This
bit a child.
doubles up at the city's animal
Oh,
control.
it's a 2.
Oh, it was a son of a bitch.
No,
Oh, yes.
It was one of those asshole dogs that barks at everything for no reason.
Okay, I feel somewhat better.
But it
Does
had
the
a
party
cute
show
face, but you don't get to
have
see
been
it.
all this-
It had a cute face, but it was an asshole as Iskari or whoever shows up. I don't know. Someone show up. Please, save me.
Well, we
Imagine
We
once-
are looking for her.
Yeah, you see her just like sobbing over a kebab and a tea just across the way.
Imagine would like to pull the captain to the side for a conversation, if that's okay. Captain, if you're not busy for just a moment.
Yeah, what's up?
So I found out something new, and I figured you should know about this because it kind of involves you.
Oh, okay.
So you know Yova, that marine that genocided your island?
I remember you telling me about this. Yes.
Yes. Well, it turns out the reason why I can do the things that I do, like the whole tooth and the nail thing, is because of her. Like, she gave me those powers. Don't know exactly what that means.
Well, I kind of get it. Like when I touched this sword is when I got my powers, so I kind of understand.
Okay.
But so you have some kind of a connection to this person?
I guess. I mean, Razzle showed me by taking a piece of my hair and showing, like, she put some kind of black ichor on my forehead when I was a baby, and was like, this child is mine. So I don't know what that means.
Was it the black ichor looked like that came out of the shadow goblin when we chopped its head off?
It looks similar to that?
Yeah, it looks similar to
Yes.
that.
Yeah, it looked kind of like that.
So you're saying that the Marines are the ones that might have brought Chad back?
I don't know if she's actually working with the Marine.
I thought you said she was like a vice admiral or some shit.
According to the papers, she is.
Or some
I
shit.
know nothing about her.
Well, okay, so pay attention for any. What was her name again?
Yola.
Zorbu? Yolva? Any Yolva. Volva talk. That's how I'm going to remember it. Any Volva
Oh,
talk.
not vulva.
Is
Not
she?
Oh god, I need to change the name.
No,
Is she?
Yeah,
her name is now Volva.
Yeah,
God
that's
damn it.
honestly, I have to admit, that's how I remembered her name. I'm glad I'm
Oh wait,
not the only
as
one.
long as it's not vulva,
got you.
we're all right.
No, Volva.
I'm getting myself confused.
Yeah.
I totally did
It's
not
the-
think about that when I chose the name.
I mean, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with vulvas.
It's
They're
a Volvo.
beautiful.
It's a Volvo.
Okay. Now, next question, Medrin. Do you know where the hell Histrad went?
No, does he see her at the kebab thing?
With your passive, yes, you could see her.
Yeah, she's over at that food stand. Kebab,
Oh.
hob, gabu, kebabu.
Well, let's go get her and then go over to the Aurora Borealis place.
You sure that we're not cooking like ham sandwiches or ham? Sorry.
It's dog ham.
Smells like dog over here.
It does smell a little bit like dog, yes.
Oh, all right. Well, Histrad, come on, we have to go.
Hold on, yeah. I'm just coming. I just had to get some dog stuff, and I killed a dog. But I
What
need
do you mean you
information.
killed the
Chad
dog?
was here. It doesn't matter.
Chad was here?
Chad was here. There were some goblins. I just need to know what they talked to. It'll just be like a couple of minutes, and I'm so sorry. I'm just so emotional right now. Because I thought we'd see her, and we just missed her, and I think this is all my fault. Had I just gone with her, but it doesn't matter anymore, because I'm going to get some information, and everything will be okay.
Wait, so Chad was here? What was Chad doing here?
I don't know, but they talk to each other, and then Rookie,
Who?
I need to talk to some
Chad
goblins.
talked to Rookie?
I think that was what she said, right?
Scary bird lady.
What did
Scary
they talk
bird lady.
about?
I don't know. That's why I'm going over to the goblins over there and talking to them.
I thought she did tell you something that
That
Nick
they-
heard, but Ascari
yes.
didn't.
She will relay because of Rachel that the scary bird
thank
lady
you.
was flapping her wings furiously and pointing at the boss man and told him to stay out of sight. She would handle the Ouroboros target.
You know, it doesn't really happen. Oh, well, she'll. Oh.
And
What?
your sea bison kebabs are done.
So you're saying that Rookie said that they. So Rookie is gonna be at the Aurora Borealis office?
I think so,
Let's
yeah.
go,
And
Histrad!
I need to pick up my kebabs to make a good impression on the goblins if we see them in the Aurora Borealis office. You know what? You're absolutely right. I'm sorry. I'm just not thinking well. Habu? Wait, what's her name?
Gabu.
Habu Gabu?
My
Gabu
name
Gabu.
is Gabu. Hold on. Did I not reveal her name?
You did.
Yeah,
Her
you
name
did.
is Gabu.
It says
Gabu.
Gabu Gabu!
The owner
her
is
name-
Gabu.
Gabu.
Habu
You just
Gabu!
didn't introduce
Gabu.
yourself.
Okay, I
I'm
just
sorry.
can't read.
I was distracted by the
Gabu,
sadness.
how fast are you with those kebabs?
Well, I cooked the other ones perfectly. And the dog can be as rare as they want, as long as it's going to goblins.
Just give me the meat. We gotta go. I'm sorry, I just had to cry. Thank you so much. You're
Gives
such
you
a gal
nice
pal.
box. Hey, don't forget what I said. Don't leave your family.
Oh,
Girl
look at
code,
family.
bitches.
Girl code.
And you see as they turn around, their face turns into that of Sin.
I was gonna say Gabu voice is very close to Sin voice.
That's what I and a very, just part of the girl code too. So there you go.
I'm bringing
you
in,
never leave-
yes.
Girl code number 72. You never leave a girl crying on the side of the road. You always pick her up.
You already have one like that. I'm fairly sure.
When they ask you to spill the beans, you spill the beans.
Yes. Penala will take the meat or whatever rarity it is and put it in a bag, and let's start heading over to Aurora Boreal. Aurora Borealis.
You said you wanted to find the goblins behind the curtains,
No,
right?
fuck them goblins. We gotta
So
say
we
Rookie.
So we have raw dog meat
Yes, we do.
for nothing.
It's fine.
It's in a doggy bag.
Yes.
30 gold's worth of raw dog meat.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
That's
if
a
we
lot
run
of
into
raw
goblins,
dog meat.
Well, it'll be
plan.
a bonus to Boblin.
Yes. Look, I was not thinking clearly, and Penala's sad, so that's my excuse.
She's sad she buys things.
All right. So the quickest way would be to run to the north side of the plaza here and then go down that, which is the top of that map. Otherwise, you have to take your bowls and you have to trek around and then take a water elevator down.
I mean, we'll take the fastest way.
Direct approach.
All right. So, as you are running past Victoria's Secret and the Glory Hammer, you see a wonderful weapons and masterwork adventuring gear store in Glory Hammer. And Victoria's Secret is only the finest wares for the most discerning eyes. As you walk past, you see a minor illusion of your body being embodied by different sets of clothing and armors. Very pretty stuff. And there's an illusion that puts you into the armor as you're walking by this particular store.
Dang, I do look good in green. I really do. Just really. Anyway, let's go. That red, it's so nice. Like it just really uplifts everything. And...
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
Like just kind of bolting, taking a look, like, oh yeah, bolting again.
You see one particular armor that you walk by and it just looks very fashionable on you.
Dang, that looks nice. It looks nice as hell.
We'll come back for it.
I know. I'm just admiring the. Okay, I'm ready.
It's got bird wings on it.
It does. It looks so nice.
Maybe a rookie would like it.
Oh, Rookie. Oh.
Anyway, as you walk past these magnificent front glasses, you catch, we'll just say you catch the nearest taxi boat, and it takes you on a beeline down toward the North District. I do not have a map for that, but we are going back to Water 7. So, as you all are heading down the north side, crashing and sloshing around corners as you're coming down these waterways as fast as possible, you see a large series of satellite dishes on the horizon as you're coming down. It's kind of coming up over the buildings, and you see a large building that says Ouroboros on it. And it seems like from your angle that the building actually does make a figure 8, but it's like covered with all these smattering of satellite dishes and has all these very intricate pipes coming out. A lot of like shiny metal pipes, very elegant in design as you come careening down these waterways. And you splash down at the level that you're supposed to be at, and you start cruising over towards the Ouroboros network. And as you start floating towards the Ouroboros network, this seems to be a more industrial district. And this part has more series of larger buildings that are designed for manufacturing, for transportation, for communications. And this particular building happens to be a communications building. And so you're passing by these large warehouse-style buildings, and so there's less foot traffic for people and less boat traffic. And as you pull up to the front of this particular building and you get docked, you see that the front symbol is that of a snake consuming itself, just emblazed right in the front.
Well, I guess we just go inside.
Okay.
This is it, right? Everybody?
Night,
This is
babe.
it? This is the right place? Oh.
Night,
This
Not
is
Beth.
everybody.
Cheshire
Panal's
says
going to
yes,
rush
but
in
you
and
don't
open
hear
it.
him.
Well, I guess we could always start next time, right, with going in.
No.
No, you guys keep
Ow.
going. It's okay.
Let's say we take just a quick couple minute break, as I need to refill my water because my throat is parched. So just a couple minute break.
All right.
It just started raining over here.
How hard is it raining over there?
Eh, it's coming down decent. I mean, it's not like pouring, but like it's more than a sprinkle. Like it's raining.
Mm.
Like it's probably making its way out towards Ryan.
Well, I know down there
He's-
they were worried about us flooding.
Yeah. Ryan's a little further on the west side, so he's a little further away from me.
It's a little cloudy outside, but you can still see the sun out.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
also facing the west, so I don't see this coming storm.
yeah, the storm that's coming in from the north right now, it just hit me. It's coming down. It's coming down pretty good. I'm outside. I've got Discord on my phone right now, so I'm mobile. I can walk around. Ooh, it's nice out. Come on, Sammy. Fine. Mm. So we're getting closer. We might be close to finding Rookie.
I know, I'm excited. I want to figure out why the hell is Chad alive? And how bad is it?
Well, it's starting to sound like it's connected to a Medrin, which is scary.
Has to be.
And the fact that Chad has effectively kidnapped Rookie is very Chad-like.
I don't know if Chad kidnapped. It has to be a. What if Cerebos is in on this? Like, yeah, no, never mind. I don't.
I mean, Cerebos could be in on it if Volva is the one that gave the order to destroy Ascari's island.
Yeah. I think I had something. I really did. I don't know. Something just oh man. I cannot remember.
I didn't see Mind Flayer Shopkeeper in our future, though.
No, you didn't see that one.
No.
Didn't see that one coming. Though I do think I did a good job negotiating.
You did great.
Gotta make X-Rivet proud.
Sorry, one second. Just typing something.
I mean, we know what's her name, quote unquote, kidnapped Rookie after.
Well, Rookie chased
Cerebos.
after them.
Yeah. That's why I said quote unquote. So what if it is all What if this is all just Veratu, and this is just a huge.
That's probably a safe bet.
Yeah,
Oh, cult shit.
it probably is. Also,
That
you
would
know,
explain all the horror.
Yeah, this is pretty horrifying. And also, like, with Rookie, with the collar, I mean, what better way to pay back, to get revenge on someone who was essentially your master, than to enslave them and put them in, magical chains.
Who is? Oh, Rookie. Yeah. That's all fair. Rookie was the one that said that she would be her Arvarad. And she was bad at it. Really bad at it.
Which is why Cerebos had to die.
Exactly.
Because Rookie was not capable of controlling her.
Yeah, and Ascari never should have asked her to do it in the first place.
Damn.
Because she is not Kunari. But Ascari had to. Well, hey, Ascari had to fulfill her duty to the Qun and stick a sword through that bitch's chest.
And then had to lob off her head because she just will not stay dead.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why won't she stay dead?
Why won't she stay dead?
Why won't anyone you killed stay dead?
My sword must be cursed. Could be it. Could be it. Don't know. Could be it.
So you walk in through the front door. And
I say, oh, yes.
You see, I don't know how many different lobbies I can come up with. You see a lobby. And you see
is it an Innis lobby?
If they had a really tall chair, it would be an East lobby. But this is not an East lobby. It is that of Ouroboros Network. And you see a very well put together human man with a nice suit. And he has a very He has a pompadour for a haircut. Black hair, fair-skinned, and a very goofy but well-kept pencil mustache. And he is sitting at the front desk, and he is currently shifting some papers around, and he's picking up a phone as you come in, and then he puts it down. So, how can Ouroboros Network be of service to you?
We need to talk to Kiwi.
Do you have an appointment for Kiwi?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, we do.
Ex-Ribbit sent us.
Ex-Ribbits, he is such a good guy. I really like that guy.
Very good guy.
All right, Ex-Ribbit. So you're looking for Kiwi on behalf of Ex-Ribbit. Cool.
Yeah.
Let me just
He said
check her
it's really important, and he also said that she wouldn't mind if we interrupted her. He said she would get it.
Okay, let me check her schedule, and if it's not clear, I'll give her a ring. Is that all right?
How about you just direct her to her office? I mean, Ex-Robot needs us to go there really fast, and I feel like if you just ring her up, it might just waste valuable time.
I understand that you have your urgencies, but protocols must be upheld.
What's your name?
Of course. And, if she is not in her office and we trek all the way there, then truly we're wasting both our time and your time.
We're just trying
Right,
to be
so let me make sure she's in her office. By the way, my name is Dylan.
Dylan. How about you just tell us where her office is? And we will do the rest. How about that? She's going to try to flirt with this man. Don't ask me to flirt, but I'm going to try to flirt. She's going to try to flirt.
Roll a flirt check.
Is that a performance?
I don't know. Are you performing?
Yes.
Deception.
Oh, that's fair.
I know how you roll.
I'm really good at perception.
Okay.
I'm really 23.
Tie goes to the defender. I think that's how it works, right?
You rolled a 23?
Natural 18 on the die.
How do tie? Oh.
He works with personalities all the time. Hey, I understand that you have plenty of things that you've got to accomplish, but let me just ring. If the phone does not come back, if she doesn't pick up the phone, she's not there. All right? So I'm going to save you about 15 minutes of walking through this building if you just let me call her phone. Does that work for you?
I mean, sure, yeah, whatever. We're just, we're here on X-Ribbit and everything.
He holds
and
up
also
like a
just having
single
fun,
finger
so,
and
yeah,
picks
sure.
up the phone and is like, hush, I'm going to do my job. And he calls Kiwi. And he picks up the phone, rings, hangs up the phone, picks it back up.
Why he's looking at looking down at the phone, is there a directory or anything on his desk?
That would be helpful, but you can't read.
You're right.
Is there a
I'm the wrong
directory on his
character.
desk?
I am the wrong character to ask that question. You're right.
Sorry, Nick.
Well,
was a very good observation.
Looks like being.
I would like to point
not
out
the only one looking at the area.
I
know.
I would like to make a suggestion is that if we don't let this man do his job and kind of try to go in, then we're being Karens.
So,
God damn it, you're right.
what's your
I will
point?
not be spoken to that way.
Erling is definitely a Karen.
Let me speak to your manager.
He just holds up a
Is there a
finger
director
and
on
he
his
is
desk?
on the phone. The phone goes through. So, hi, Kiwi. It's Dylan. Oh, yeah, I'm having a great day. some people are coming in here looking for you. I mean, they're a little rude. But are you expecting anyone from Exhibit today? No? Okay.
Can I try something dangerous?
Sure.
I would like to cast Charm.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. You
Classic
cast Charm.
Panala.
You cast Charm Person. What
DC
color
16.
do I want to do for him?
Please, please, I just need you to fail on this, please.
Damn it. I got a 15. So he is charmed by Panala. Everyone is going to be a half elf from now on to resist charm effects, by the way. All right. How do you charm this man that's on the phone talking to a colleague?
Well, she's going to lean down, kind of like undo a button and just wink. Really laying it on thick. And that's how she charms him.
Gotcha.
Or you know what?
Okay. What? Mm-hmm.
As she's doing that, she's also going to play a little tune like do 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 like that. Wink, and with the lute. Okay, but that's how she charms him.
Okay.
Do as I tell you, please.
What?
You want to help me?
Okay, he regards you as a friendly acquaintance. This isn't a dominate spell. This isn't suggestion. So he goes from indifferent to friendly, which is nice. So he says, okay, well, there's this one that's being kind of nice. Everyone else is being a jerk. Yeah, I know, right?
He knows we can
Typical
all still
people.
hear him, right?
He doesn't care.
You know,
Yeah. So, you want to talk to her? Or he's pointing to
We
Panala.
really-
Do you want to talk to her? Or
we really do. Do you mind just,
Here,
giving us
have the
room
phone.
number and telling?
he hands you the phone, and
Oh,
there's like a
that-
long ass cord.
Can you put this on speakerphone, Dylan?
Of course. And he puts it on speakerphone. Hello?
Kiwi?
Yes, this is
Kiwi?
Kiwi.
Kiwi, hi. Quick question. Have you met a bird today?
I think I've met one that flew over the cuckoo's noose, but whatever. Yeah, sure. No, I haven't met any birds today.
Where's your room, Kiwi? We just want to have we just want to have a chat.
I'm sorry. You're
We
asking where I
we just-
live? That is.
I'm just asking where
way
you-
too much information.
I'm asking where your office is.
I'm not in my office. What do you need in my office?
Oh my god, where are you right now?
I'm not telling you. You're very aggressive, and it's kind of dangerous sounding.
The phone's on speaker,
No,
right?
that's-
Like we can all hear
Yeah,
it.
oh yeah, you all hear it.
Metra will lean over to like Panala's other ear. Russell did say if she's not in her office, she's getting ready for the yacht party.
God damn it, you're right. Look, Kiwi, we got off on the wrong foot. Look, it's been a very long day, but we're chasing a lead. We are looking for a person. Did you or did you not meet with a red bird today? We know that they're coming to you. We know that they were coming to find you as a point of contact. I'm just going
I
to say,
haven't
we
seen
wanna
any
be
red
friends right
birds
now.
today. I left work early because when the party happens, I've got to take the day to get myself ready because it's going to be a long time, and I got to make sure I got plenty of clothes, and I got to make sure I've got all my things together because it's going to be a hell of a party. So I haven't seen anybody today except for the few people I saw at work and the taxi that brought me home. That is it.
Can we insight check her?
Go for it.
Eight.
Is your is your job connected to the concert that's going on? Oh, I forgot the guy's name. The Discordant Prince concert.
I am one of the directors of communication. Yes, I will be helping broadcast his concert to all of the Grand Line. If you want tickets, you're not going to get them from me.
Oh no, we already have tickets. We got them from Barbara over at Big News. She's our friend too.
Oh, Barbara, she's a darling, isn't she?
Oh my god, she is. Yeah.
She told us to, if we needed help with something, to try to get a hold of you. So like, that's why our stories just kind of crazy and everything, is because we really needed to talk to you, and we were hoping to do it face to face, not over the phone with Dylan.
Dylan, roll me a perception or not persuasion check, please. I'll say with advantage because everyone's being really cool right now.
We need a good. Oh fuck.
13.
Okay. And would you say that you're trying to be honest, or are you trying to weave us?
I was trying to be deceptive. Should I do deception?
Yeah, do deception instead.
Oh, fuck.
22. Yeah,
22.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, even with their bonuses. Barbara sent you?
Yeah.
You hear a very slight like ruffle on the phone. Almost like someone maybe chewing on their thumb. Just a small clattering of nail on tooth. All right. Well, if Barbara sent you, then I suppose I should probably take this. How urgent is it? Can it wait till tonight? Because I'm trying to get myself ready for the party. Or is it very urgent and we need to have the conversation now?
It's kind of urgent. It might concern the party. So now would be best.
Dylan, can you take it off speaker and hand the phone to whoever was just talking, please? Dylan takes it off speaker and hands Iskari the handset. So that way it's a private conversation. Alright. You can meet me meet me on meet me by Dock 3. We'll find a cafe down there.
Dock 3, there's a cafe. Okay.
Yeah, there's only one cafe in town. Or in that dock section. Meet me there in 2 hours, and we can have our conversation.
Okay. Thank you for being so accommodating.
Any friend of Barbara's is a friend of mine.
Well, that's good to know. She's so wonderful.
She's really nice once you get to know her.
It's true. Little bit of a gossip, so you have to be careful, though. But, that's also what makes her useful.
We all deal in the information business, so
Exactly.
she's really good
That's
at her job.
Everyone's Barb's friend, exactly.
Exactly. All right. I'll see you in 2 hours. Dock 3. Okay?
2 hours, okay, you got it. And tell Dylan he's fired, okay, you got it. Have a good one, Barb, and then she's gonna hang up the phone. Or have a good one, Kiwi, and then she's gonna like hang up the phone.
Dylan's like, who the fuck is Barb? He takes the phone back. So, did you get what you needed?
Yeah. Have a good one, Dylan. Bye.
Bye.
Kiwi said you're fired, by the way. See ya.
No, you're not. You're not fired. Don't worry about it, Dylan. Thank you so much.
Oh, I know. I don't work for Dylan. So, or wait, I'm Dylan. And then he just
You're
gets
not doing
lost in
it
his
for
own
yourself,
conversation.
man.
Like the charm person
Honest-
finally wears
Yeah,
off.
it
He's
wears
like,
off,
"Wait,
and he's like, "Oh wait,
I'm
what the
Dylan."
fuck?"
Honestly, I have to admit, I kind of laid the charm a little bit too thick.
Don't worry, the blouse didn't work for him.
Ah, fuck.
If you know what I'm saying.
If you know what I'm saying.
Representation.
Hey, I'm trying to be inclusive.
There you go.
So, you walk out, and it's gonna take you at least an hour and a half to go from the north side, which is gonna say, 1, 2, 3, 4, like Dock 5, to go around the waterways and head back down to Dock 3, where you're gonna meet up with Kiwi.
It's okay. We're going to go on our tour of Water 7 apparently today.
Oh, we're walking so much.
We're taking our bowls.
Getting our
It's okay.
steps in.
Yeah.
I didn't
Can
expect you to
I
guys
tell
to
y'all a
bite that hard.
theory that I have? I have a big theory. I'm
What?
pretty sure Kiwi's going to get killed.
That's what I'm
Oh, yeah,
like.
Jeff.
My theory is
Because
that Kiwi's
Chad-
going to be targeted by
because
Rookie.
but from the conversation that Gabu heard from the other goblins that Rookie and Chad had, or who we assume is Rookie, said that she would go after the Ouroboros agent. Fairly sure that's Kiwi, and she's gonna be dead.
Oh yeah, we're probably going to get there. We're going to have a talk. She's going to be assassinated. Initiative will be rolled.
That's why I said probably before the party would be better, because if we wait till the party, I have a feeling she's not making it.
Oh yeah, she's definitely not going to make it. She's dead.
I have no idea what would give you that information.
Oh, you mean you don't want fantasy high style party combat?
Gonna happen.
Was that in the first season? Because I don't remember.
It is in the first season, like the 4th episode. I'm pretty sure.
I'll have to rewatch that.
Is this where we're going to end it, I'm assuming?
Yep, I think this is where we're going to end it. You guys are traveling towards Dock 3. It's a good place to stop.
Yay!
Cool. Good session, Lucas.
Thank you.
Good session.
Fuck, we gotta go back and check out Glory Hammer and Victoria's Secret.
Well, once we have Rookie, we can go back for Victoria's Secret.
Glory Hammer is where Rookie's going to want to go.
Oh, yeah, is that the brothel?
It's weapons, masterwork, adventuring gear, and adult store. But you don't know it's an adult store until you get inside.
It's like the sign nearby the locked door that you have to grab the employee to unlock so you can go in.
Exactly.
All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here.
Hi, Nick.
All right.
Night, everybody.
Night.
How do I leave? Oh right. Night. Good job,
Good
Lucas.
night.
Thanks. Night.
I'm sorry, not good job. Good session, Lucas.
I did a good job. Thank you.
Nice.